Did you guys want to hear me talk? That's awfully greedy. I'm not gonna lie. I even queued up key art and you guys are like, we demand your voice as well. Come on, guys. What's going on, everybody? Free-to-play OG here, and we're back on day number 194 of the free-to-play account series in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing spectacular. I was saying, look at this beautiful key art that we are so lucky to get every time we get a major update in this game. This one's looking pretty spicy, man. We got Ghost Rider up in the top here, Ghost riding Black Knight's back with that whip. Wata! Get in my game, bro. So that's pretty sweet, man. It looks good. Like I said in chat this morning, I'm not so secretly hoping that Dr. Voodoo ends up being really good, because I actually really like this uniform. Every once in a while, I like a weird aesthetic like that, and he looks dapper as hell. So there's a Dapper Dan man right there. Yeah, but looking good. I thought we'd take a look at the key art first. Neato. Here, I'll even give you guys just for, you know, what do you call that? The sake of the quality of the stream, we'll get a nice no interruptions look there, and then that's all you get for the key art. All right, my friends, let's get into this thing. But before we do, what's going on, Zafar? What's happening, Goat? How you doing, brother? Thanks for being here, man. Damian Hart, good to see you as always. Thanks for being here. Sanji, what's going on, dude? Wayne Clark's here. What's happening? Sanitani, what's going on, bro? Oz is here. Kismet Shade is here. Jason Newman is here. What's going on, guys? I think I said Wayne Clark, but maybe not. Wayne Clark, what's up? Jivaroom, what's going on? Jir is here. What's happening? Dev is here. What's going on? Free to Play Mortal is in the house, and perhaps having a birthday. INL's here. Nadar's in the house as well. What's going on, brother? Also, possibly having a birthday. And then we've got Sarkle as well. We've got, who else is hanging out in here? I don't know if I said INL. What's going on? Man, everybody fired off because I was talking with no mic like a boob. There's so many names in here. Let's see. I think we got Sun Wukong here as well. What's up, bro? I hate missing people, so I hope I got everybody. I think we got close. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. Thanks so much for being here. 2,500 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's absolutely crazy. Gonna try and keep it rolling, guys. Keep it rolling. Life is starting to come back down a little bit, so we're gonna be locking in on some more content for you guys. But for now, we're still rocking and rolling with the live streams every single day. Let's get into this thing, y'all. What's up, Charles? What's going on, dude? Another one for Goat. What's up, Goat times 2? What's happening, bro? Frost is here. Johnny, what's happening? Antella's here. Nothing 3001. What's going on, guys? All right, so jumping in here. I was greedy this morning and I already grabbed my dispatch rewards because I woke up early and I tried to farm a little more dispatch. Had like a big old miss last night on the dispatch rewards. I think I ran like 50 stages maybe total and really missed. I think we got like, excuse me, 2 6-star obelisks maybe, and no mythic cards, and maybe 2 mythic Uru, I think. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. I'm excited for 3,000. We'll go nuts. Not that 2,500 isn't crazy, but the I Love You 3,000 stream is gonna be wild. So brace yourselves for that whenever, if ever, that happens. So nice. All right, let's check in the shop, man. Let's see what's going on in here. Not much. Nothing we're really going to spend on here. See if we can just get into something a little nicer. Maybe no. I think we'll get the lizard bios. Shh. Again, don't tell. Don't tell anybody. We need so many bios, guys. It's crazy. We want to build like Ghost Rider up to level 80, right? So that's a bunch of bios. And then we want to build like Silver Surfer or Wanda, Scarlet Witch. We're gonna need a ton more bios. Scarlet Witch not so bad, I don't think. Not as bad as Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer, rowdy. But they're both expensive. I don't know. Most of the bios cost is in the early stages, so. 500 accounts and subscribe. Well, Sanjeev, I won't stop you, but my goodness, that would be laborious, so please don't do that. Let's see. I gotta peek at something real quick. How'd you guys do? So good, man. You guys been keeping it locked down. I hope these guys push back today on this last phase, man. If I can get 5 more attacks, we got our 30, I think, for the week. We are sitting at 25, which is really impressive for this account, and really impressive that the Alliance Kicked so much butt, man. I can't believe you guys cleared that whole map out again. That was awesome. Hopefully those guys flare up again and give us a bit of a challenge. Let's check in with the Alliance. Oh, no more battle phases. Really? It's so weird, man. It's like a whole day to calculate, isn't it? Something like that. It's long. I always forget that. Yeah, dude, it's almost a full day. It's so wild. Crazy, man. Crazy. Anyways, so yeah, all done. But we did good, man. We did really good. We got our 25. So we get tier 4 rewards here, and we also get that shot at a 6-star mega rank up ticket, I believe, from the 25 chest in normal. Yeah. And in case you guys didn't know, no one ever clicked this arrow and peeked up here. This is like when you get in the top 100, you get to fight on a different map. You fight on the... What is it? Is it like New York City, you guys said? And the one we're on is Wakanda, I think is what you guys were saying yesterday. And this map, this whole like top 100 section has different rewards. You can see the 1 contribution reward here. I'm getting off on a total tangent here, but hey, it's our time, baby. We do what we want. You get tier 4 mats down at tier 1. And then if you look at the highest tier chest. What up, Frosty? What's going on, dude? Thanks for being here. Marvel Excelsior, what's going on, dude? Thanks for being here, everybody. You guys are wild. Frozen Archer, what's up, brother? Thanks for being here. You got CTPs, OBs, premium cards, tier 4 mats, mythic emblem data, legendary data. There's like no miss in this chest. You cannot miss. It is unmissable. And that's actually like, just take a sec to appreciate that. How often do you see a reward chest where you cannot miss? This, if you think this is a miss, you're mistaken. This is rare as hell. So rare. So good stuff. Anyways, that's enough of that. You get a whole new map. It's got like new systems. You guys were talking about the dispatch stuff yesterday. That's wild, man. Maybe one of these days we'll push up in there. Let's get both these alliances in the top 100. That would be absolutely spectacular. All right, do our dono for today. We still got double dono. I think this is it, obviously. We're rolling over. We got the live stream over at Alex's place tonight. I'll be hanging out if you guys are going to be there. Should be fun. Let's go ahead and request some BAM. We need BAM. All right, that takes care of that. Let's look at the inbox here. Let's see if we can crit with bios 3 times instead of dimension debris. Let's see how we do. What's up, the unstoppable man? What's up, Hilo Side Killer? MFF, what's going on? Hey, thanks so much for hanging out. Good to see you in chat as well. All right, nothing too spicy there. We did get some Wong bios. We can go ahead and celebrate for that. Nothing wrong with that, if you know what I mean. All right, we got some really unexciting rewards here. Where are we sitting with our token? 6,000, huh? It's an amount. It's an amount. I forget about these sometimes, man. And these are pretty much just stashed away bios or black antimatter. Since we're so low on BAM right now, even though this is not where I want to purchase BAM at all, I want to purchase bios here. I'll leave it for now. We'll come back. Just got to not forget about it. That's the ticket. Grab these real quick. There we go. A little bit of extra rewards. And then we've got a team up collection pip I don't want to forget about here. Let's see if we can snag a little upgrade. Ooh. Yeah. Live stream is tonight. I gotta work on that. I don't have the time pulled up next to me. I had it pulled up yesterday and I closed it, but I think it starts at 6 p.m. my time, but I could be totally wrong. Is that tonight or tomorrow? It's Monday. So yeah, it should be tonight. I'm looking at the forums, man. I'm going and checking so we can know for sure. Where do they hide that stuff, man? These forums are such a mess. It's so wild. Whoa. What even is that? Do you guys notice when you look on the forums too, it sorts like insane. Like sometimes it puts patch notes from like, what year even was that from? That was not from 2025. That was from like 2019. What the hell is that doing up here? Anyways, I'm done. I can't even find it. You guys have probably said it in chat. Yep, about 5 times. It is 6 p.m. my time. There we go. Thanks, Nadar. You're such a guy. All right, let's see if we can hit this, dude. 70% chance. One hand up. Click. Other hand up. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, we got it. Hey, let's go, man. I knew we had it the whole time. Let's go, man. Just getting more and more towards the pain train. The pain zone, man. The pain zone. All right, guys, let's see here. What is next? We got our inbox. We got our alliance checked out. Let's do this. I think I'm going to make a mistake here. We'll find out, and it'll be funny if I do. Can I just, like, blow my head up to cover the whole screen here? Yeah, and my little window's going to stay down there. Let's see. This might be the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. But anyways, happy birthday, Nadar. Happy birthday, Free-to-Play Mortal. I hope I don't regret this. Where'd it go? Oh, we got it died. Let's try again. Let's try again. Happy birthday! Hey, just for you, bro. You might have been wondering why I was ignoring you. I was waiting to fire off fireworks in the house for your birthday. Oh, yeah, dude, that's crazy. It's all good. Bye-bye. Okay, good girl. Not even that bad. I thought I was going to scare the living crap out of her. Let's see. Get that just about right is good enough. There we go. You guys, you know we get crazy around here. Seriously, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nadar. Thanks so much for all your help, dude. I appreciate you very, very much, man. All right. And you too, Free-to-Play Mortal. Happy birthday. And anyone else who's lurking around who's got a birthday today. Happy birthday to all you guys. All right, man. Let's get into some GBR, y'all. Some birthday GBRs. Extra spicy. I don't even think you could see that thing. It probably shot off camera so fast. I did pretty good. I shot my ceiling for the most part, so we're looking pretty good here. We're looking pretty good. All right, let's see here. Galactus is still our guy. He's still our guy. Yeah, in here, dude. Birthday hype for real. Where's the cakes and stuff, man? Where's my cakes? A little bit of cake. Bam. What up, Ramon? What's going on, young man? How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out today on this most glorious Monday. We'll go bottom to top for this one. Actually, it's birthday GBR, man, so it's got to be topsy-turvy. It's got to be crazy. We'll make sure Nadar gets the first invite, whether you're coming or not. Doesn't matter. Yeah, but there you go. Boom. Top to bottom. Switch it up. Get crazy. Smells good, man. Smells like sulfur. Smells like sulfur. That is what that is, right? Oh, no, not me. I don't think Nadar really goes by old man just yet. I think you got a few more years before we start calling him old man. We're not quite there. Nice. We do got the birthday GBR. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, I'm excited for these uniforms. You know me. I keep it relatively tempered, you know. Never super disappointed, but man, I hope Dr. Voodoo is just good enough that I can justify buying him. That's what I'm looking for, man. That's my cope. My hope is that these uniforms are at least 5% upgrades and they're good enough. My cope. I want to buy that bad boy. So let's hope they give him a real supportability and a reason to pick him up. Some people probably won't like that really don't like the uniform, but hey. Hey, Enrico, what's up, brother? Thanks so much for the super chat. Ghost Rider update you. We'll see, man. Ghost Rider might be crazy good. Could be anywhere from good to insane. I'm surprised I didn't get kicked out of that. I got totally distracted and just stood there while Nadar carried me for his birthday. Woo woo, let's go. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the carry. Yeah, and you know, it would be kind of cool to like for him to be the full package, like a whole unit, like a support that's worth getting the uniform for, helps early game for dispatch and all that. Would be neat. We'll see though. Again, like I said, that's my cope, not my hope. That's my like California dreaming. Let's not be ridiculous. That's like mustard in the clock or whatever. Let's not be ridiculous. Mustard. Let's not be silly. That's it. Let's not be silly with the mustard. We went top to bottom. Let's go bottom to top. Let's go. One more. Bow. We gotta get these tokens, man. We had 420 tokens. Now we ruined it, but we're gonna have 430 premium card tokens as of today, which is a lot, man. A lot. Get close. One of these days they'll overlap, I guess. Like we'll get 2P cards in a cycle because we will have enough tokens. Might be what, months from now, but we'll have enough tokens that we can get an extra P card in between future passes, I suppose. We just keep stacking them up. But, hello, let's go. Ooh, Sector 15, you know I wouldn't be mad about more dispatch. You know that. I would not be mad about another dispatch sector. What's up, Invincible? How you doing? Yeah, just a couple more decades to go. I know, just a couple more. We'll get there, right? Hey. Don't try and kick me out. I saw you guys voting me off the island. Absolutely not. I'm here. I'm contributing. I'm strong. Better say thank you since I stood there for half the GBR, eh? We don't know these guys. Embarrassing. All right, there we go. Nice. Everything's all lined up. All right, let's keep rolling here. We got some boring stuff maybe today. It depends on how you look at it, and some fun stuff. I was gonna reorganize all the dispatch sectors, and we may still do that. It's a bit tedious though, so I might not do it. I might just talk about what I need to do and what we might gain from it. And then we'll do Shadowlands instead, because that's a bit more fun to do on stream. And we can look at 1 through 35, and I think I can gain a couple more stage clears by doing that, by reorganizing it. Because I was using some characters that I should not be using. But if we like look at all these sectors, like look here, this one's almost up to 11. This is more just something I want to talk to you guys about. Wayne pointed it out yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Wayne said something about it. Our sectors are starting to creep up again. Like here, we're creeping halfway up to 16. Not much there. Halfway almost. Up to 6 instead of 5. So that one's gone over into the next level. 10 almost to 11. Here we have gone to 11. Oh dear. And then we got a quarter there. A little extra there, and then 7 here. So if I redo all this, and again, I don't think I'll redo it all on stream. I'll just break down what I'm doing here. We should be able to get, at minimum, we will get this to like 10. So we'll be able to put another sector that's at 5 at 10 for sure. What we may be able to get is another sector that's at 10 to 15. That I think is a bit aggressive and probably isn't going to happen. But you never know, man. I might be able to juice it out and get one of these to 15. But at minimum, like I said, we'll get a 10% bump to one of these. And it's just important to talk about this and point it out, because if you're like me and you're scrambling playing catch up, every bit counts, right? Especially with passive rewards. So taking any of these up with an extra 10% means a little bit more energy, a little bit, well, quite a bit more gold. All the rewards improve 10% more to be exact. So, you know, worth doing. I do it maybe like once a month, depending on how aggressively you're growing your account. I think is a good way to look at this. And then what I do is I just write down all the power that I had before I started, and I just make sure that I put it back together in a better state than it was in before I started, because it can get a little like mind warpy trying to get these locked in just right so that you don't have remainders and you're being efficient about it. It can be kind of difficult. Generally, you want to just like start with your weaker characters first, like best you can, and then kind of start working in your larger, your like bigger power characters as you go. Because, and then honestly, as you get towards like the last sectors, the requirements become tighter. So keep that in mind too. You have much more strict requirements in sectors like 14, 13, 12 than you do in like 1, 2, 3. These are much easier to just equip heroes in, plus obviously less desirable rewards down here. So something, again, I thought I might do it on stream, but we're gonna pass. We'll just go over what it is and why you should do it and why I will do it off stream. Get all this set up so we can get some more rewards. I love dispatch mode, and you should love dispatch mode too. And I shoulded you. That's correct. You've been shoulded. Alrighty. We don't have a ton of character building to do today. We did most of that yesterday. So we're going to leave Sentry alone, let him chill out. Let our boy chill. He needs a day just to relax. We'll maybe come talk to him tomorrow. Ghost Rider's just chilling. We'll get him in there for his second potential today. Like, I could just get it right now, but we don't need to. Those tickets are going to sit there just forever. They're so weird for an account like ours. I wonder how many we'll get. Maybe we'll just see how many we get. Did you buy Vision and Inferno Gold Cost? Yes, sir. Yeah, we did. We did buy those. Yes, sir. I agree. Like, Wayne, 100%. There's a couple of the pips in Dispatch that are like, I feel like a bit of a struggle because the uniforms that were like intended in ways for those pips have fallen off. And like, though you can still do it, I'm not going to buy Black Bolt to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do know what I'm saying because it's what you're saying. On Halloween, just to get that pip. So it makes it difficult where you need to actually hard carry a useless Inhuman or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Crazy dudes. What's up, Sahaj? What's going up, man? Going on, man? How you doing? It's good to see you. Dante, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing well, Sahaj. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. All right, anything for events? Yeah, get your Groot thing, get your box or whatever. You get your gold back plus a little extra, and then you get this box, which for us contained 50 Cosmic Cube fragments, which is decent. And then we get our 5 million gold back, which we needed, which is nice. But half of that we gave to you, so it's just a refund. All right, or something like that. What is it? Maybe not half of it. Yeah, I do it. I'm crazier. I don't even let it auto do it. I use auto some, but I use a combination of like manual equipping and auto equipping. I'm working on it, Enrico. We're working on it. You've even got a favorite on him just sitting here. Look at this. We're working on it. It's gonna take time, all right? It takes time. What's up, Storm? How you doing? What's up, Zobi? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. Jonio, what's going on? If not using energy on Dispatch, the level gauge won't be added. It will level up without energy, which is actually a really important strategy. Like, you can rush through Dispatch XP by running it with clear tickets without using energy. Because it does give you, just to be clear, sorry, this XP down here behind my head. Oops, that's not my head. Oh, geez. This XP down here, right in the corner, does increase even if you run without energy. Put my head back on. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Any other event stuff to talk about? Not really. Don't forget to spend your tokens if you've got them, guys. Don't forget, this event's about to wrap up. And other than that, bonus mission, if you haven't finished it, you got 1 day left, and I recommend you do finish it if you can, because good rewards here at the end for newer accounts. And yeah, other than that, let's just move on into World Boss, man. Try and keep this thing rolling. We got Jean Grey today. Cool. And we were pushing with Jean here, I think, yeah. But, and we can do that some more, potentially. Human males, huh? That's not bad. But we can't do the stage 19 unlock here, but we can start working on it. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here and see if we can push without our tier 4s. And I think Venom might be able to do it. Oh yeah, I know that we hadn't seen her in a while, and then she shows up, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna work on Shadowlands. I will, Enrico. We're getting in there. I'm gonna get these done first, and then that's why I need to kind of hustle my bustle. We're doing, we got a lot to do today. Honestly, we got a lot going on. Let's see here. We want the best strikers we can get here for this. Since it's really this last stage that we're pushing here, there's much that's gonna be great. We can use him. We can use the 8% physical attackers for sure. Use that. We'll use Man-Thing because I love him and he's good luck. Don't want to use our tier 4s, obviously. And then down here, we're getting out of anything relevant. And I think we're all capped up, obviously, on all our stats. I say obviously, but looked at the Storm build yesterday, and there was some improvements to be made. So I like it, Enrico. I like it a lot, actually, because I like collecting the heroes in this game and using them. That's like my whole jam, man. So yeah, we'll work on it. We'll see. I've got like, I think 2 or 3 characters we can pull out of the 1 through 35 to use elsewhere. I better focus up here. Dash, fireballs. I'm just gonna go in the air, I believe, and stomp down. This pattern, yeah. Big stomp. The rotation in, get our ass out the way. Here. It's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, dang it. Nice. Got out of the way, though. That's good. The damage doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look good either. Get out of there. Couldn't hit the co-op in time. Let's just run, let our health recharge, not get hit at all. Hey, Blue Stacks, what are you doing? No. No. Oh, golly, bro. Bad timing. Naughty. Naughty Zoot. Alright. Oh, boy. Watched that. Monty Python and the, what is it, the Holy Grail the other day again. Good ass movie, man. Can't get enough of that. Classic. Oh, move your ass, move your ass. Get your mind cooked. I can't believe I'm like brain farting the exact title of that movie like I don't know it. Probably gotta kind of try here. I don't think this is gonna be easy. Three, look, homie, I need you, dude. I need your buffs. Over here trying to read chat. Not a good time for that, unfortunately. Nice. We're looking pretty good on time. God, Venom just really does a lot of damage. That's crazy. Love it. And he just slips away like a little snaky smock. And bam! Let's go. Oh, I could have got out, but I think the switch was a better bet. Yeah, that'll work. Regenerate our health. Hopefully we've got enough time to finish this up. We're doing good. Not the cleanest Jean Grey clear, but we'll be alright. Clear is clear. There we go. Nice, nice. Hey, all right. Another one down. I think I did that without even doing anything stupid either. But without a tier 4, I think we are SOL for stage 19. So the question is, do we clear stage 19 with Doctor Strange or Hulk, or do we do our 3 World Boss Legend Plus clears? And I think today we go for Gene. Yeah, I can. Well, I can. I can, and we will probably use Storm here in a minute. But what's up, Baki? How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming by the stream. What's up, Comics Talil? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Good to see you guys. I think we're just going to... We get similar rewards here, so we're just going to try for stage 19 and see how it goes. Why not? Let's save Ghost Panther for someone else if I was smart. I don't have a better use for him, so I'll just use the support here. I think we'll be good there. And then we'll just do up some nice, hopefully some energy damage dealers now. That's my hope. It's Toxin, Excelsior, unfortunately. So this is going to be a crystal unlock for us around Black Friday. So this one, nice. We're not in as big of a rush to get the time challenges and stuff. Obviously, we want to get them, but those are the kind of things that we're going to have to keep working on because they're a ways off. I don't know. We're not trying to get hit here. If I can help it, that's like not really what we want. Let's see here. Jeez, anything relevant. So yeah, that is good. We are dusted on strikers for this. It's not looking good at all. We're gonna have to take some like win hit strikers, yeah. There's not much else I can do. All when attacked. Take some dodge that we don't need because we're capped. No, we're good. We'll just take that. Sure. That is, what's today's Monday? So tomorrow is the downtime. Maintenance starts tomorrow evening for me. So whatever that is for you. Did you not listen to me? Yeah, you'll have to wait. Yeah, the downtime for the maintenance. So it'll be what? Yeah, about a day and a half, depending on how you look at it. Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What's it gonna be, Gene? What's it gonna be? Did that way too early. Oh, it still worked out. That's not gonna work out at all. Saw that coming. Do. What up, Brat? What's going on, dude? Let's see. Damage looked just fine, though. Looked just fine. Yeah, thanks, Frozen Archer. What's up with the 39 hours from now? Is that right? Yeah. Day and a half. Yeah, that, I don't know, felt too early. Guess not. This is bad. Nah, we got it, though. That's what I'm looking for. That's what we wanted. Too far away. Bummer. And we'll just kite those off. Nice. Cutscene. Saved that, but it's okay. Why not? See, like that's where we could have used her. Oh boy, we're on fire. Just use the force skill, dude. Do something, man, because if you just stand there with no health, you'll die sooner or later, you know? We'll let this all kind of cool down and reset here. There we go. There. Boom. 3, 1, 2, 0, 4, go. Let's get back on track here. All right. Just kidding. Ouch. That hurts so bad. Owie. Kind of weird, honestly. It's like a single pillar just came up and popped me. And right into that ish. All right, 5, 3, 1, 2, 6, 0, 4, go. Is it? Yeah, it's all World Boss Legend Plus all the time for you, huh? Because, yeah, you guys can re-roll your World Boss of the Day as well. Oh, I thought I had that locked in. Oh, it's pretty good, though. That was pretty good. Pretty good. I'm scared of this move she does here. This one. Hate it, dude. Hate it. That's so bad now that I got movement speed. And she's gonna do that big nasty. As long as we can get in here and... No, she kind of just does what she wants, because Jean Grey is such a weird boss fight. She's not even gonna do it, is she? No, she's just gonna stand here and like die. Be like, nah, I'm good, I give up. There it is. She finally did it, like as she was dying. That move's kind of scary sometimes. Not really, but you gotta be careful just like attacking while she's covering the whole battlefield in purple telegraphs. Let's go! Conquer level 2 toot! Not bad, not bad. The carbo seems like a little... It's not that bad. Not that good either, though. What's up, WK team? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by the stream. Alrighty, so that's 2 down. Yeah, and we're working on these challenges now. Yeah, it's Toxin. So, not a character I plan on picking up for the unlock. This is going to be where a crystal unlock is used on Black Friday. So I'll be budgeting for that. Absolutely not picking up Toxin. Is there even like... I'm not going to go look. What is Toxin? I don't remember. He's not like Sleeper, right? He's not... He is like some kind of leader support, I assume, for symbiotes. Maybe not. I'd have to go look. But let's do... I'm not sure if I want to just do... Yeah, let's do some World Boss Legend Plus, because we need BAM. We're really short on Black Antimatter, and we don't get it here, right? We get Feathers and Mcron Crystals instead. And we really need, not that, like, that's the major, like, the only deciding factor, but we get as about as good a Carbonadium rewards from World Boss Legend Plus, it looks like. And, hey, grats, dude! Nice, man. Nice. Grats, bro. Still haven't seen one of those yet. We do get the 2 shots at Life Seed here, though. That's the tough thing. But I think we just go... We're so short on all our materials. Let's just do some Stage 1 World Boss Legend Plus. Get the extra rewards here. I'm curious about one thing. I haven't looked at this, like, proper. Oops, not that. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the list? Show me the list. It's the same, right, as everybody else? Pretty much, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Same old, shame old. We do want to push these, though. But, anyways, it's Thanos. We'll do it Stage 1. It's just fine. I like doing it with Hulk, too. Gotta make sure to use those strikers, but there we go. That looks better. Better. Yeah, she's 10%. And then when attacked, sure. And then Misty Knight and MODOK, because you gotta keep it useless. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, gotta add some of that useless spice into your team. We will. We will, Wayne. Don't worry. It's really just a 30% lead. Thanks, Goat. Yeah, dude, we won't be picking up Toxin. No, thank you. Cool enough character, but I'm good on a 30% physical attack lead. We've got a couple of those. We've got a couple of those. What's the best CTP for Ghost Rider at the moment? Rage, Judgment, or Competition? What I'm operating with is I know he works well with a judgment, and I don't have a lot of characters to put judgments on, so I will probably be rocking Ghost Rider with a judgment. Whether or not that's his best CTP, I don't know. I think I saw Nadar talking about this a little bit yesterday. And I think there's places, like, it depends on the game mode for Ghost Rider, basically. It depends on what you're trying to do with him. That's my understanding, at least. But I do know that a rage will work. Not rage, excuse me. A judgment will work reasonably well, if not perfectly well, and it's hard to find targets for a judgment. Was that pretty good? Was that pretty close, Nadar? I do my best to just parrot what you guys say at all times. That's the that's the ticket. Oh shoot. Oh man, we got purple everywhere. Purple everywhere. Good thing we're on stage 1. You know you're on stage 1 when you can just like chill, take a sip of your coffee, skip a rotation. Psh, we're good. It's all good. It's Hulk, baby. Bro, watching that blindfolded Thanos run that we did was pretty hilarious, dude. I lost Hulk exactly like I said, because I truly didn't see any of it. And not that impressive. Trust me, you could probably do it. But it was hilarious that I was standing right in the center of the arena when he did that spinny thing, and it just obliterated Hulk. And then I'm sitting there doing Hulk's rotation with Null for like the whole fight. It was pretty funny. Or like trying to, I don't know, just basically hitting 4-3-1-2-5 over and over and over again. And that got her done. No, sorry, goat. I think we're good on my end. Yeah, it looks pretty good here. Although I didn't pull this up, but I don't think we're having any problems at the moment. Nah, it's looking good on my end, brother. Hey, let's go. So if anybody is wondering, that is the one thing I believe is confirmed. You do get more Conqueror XP from higher levels. So if you're interested in pushing for those Odin's Blessings, those chests, as well as other things, you can always consider stage 9. Unless you, I weigh it on kind of how I'm feeling. Some days I just don't want to deal with it anymore, so we do stage 1, but usually only on World Boss Legend Plus and stuff. Everywhere else you can at least do 9, because 9's almost as fast as 1 once you get to this point. What's in here? Bam! It's Bam! Okay. If you say that's a crit, I won't believe you, because whatever with those. You gotta be some kind of whale to be running out of that item. I tell you what. Hey, Enrico, thanks so much for the gift memberships, my friend. Appreciate you. Membership God Enrico in the house. Grats Code D, Grats Ron OP, Grats King Dio 5140, Grats Satyam, Grats AN76. Welcome to membership. What is that? First one's legendary, right? Yeah, legendary mythical celestial. Welcome to legendary, folks. Enrico's at it again, dude. Heating up. He's heating up. Yeah, we got 13,000. And then what do you need to actually use these freaking things? Let's see. Let's go make a brilliant, guys. You ready? Let's go. Get in. What are we making? A brilliant energy? Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm like, got my hand off my keyboard and stuff so I don't accidentally hit some key binding. $250, bro? I mean, I know I could have just asked. 250? No, I'm not actually going to do it. That's what I was saying, Wayne. That's why I guess that's kind of confusing since I throw my hands up. No, I literally was keeping my hand off my keyboard just in case, so I don't accidentally like hit something that's bound to this part of the screen on BlueStacks or something. No. Never reforge without the bonus, guys. You need the super success. 100%. I'll even go back and make that clear since there's a lot of new players around this channel. Don't ever do that. When you'd see I had a 7% chance for success there. During the super success events, it's 3 times that. So 21 is definitely what you want, not 7. Unless you are just, you hate everything and you just want to burn CTPs to the ground. Oh gosh, just angry person. Anyhow, no, we're not ready for that. Not just yet. Although we do have a lot of freaking CTPs sitting here. What is going on? We're just waiting for Mighties, I suppose. This is, we don't know what we're doing yet. Maybe waiting for Brillies. We'll see. Don't know. I don't think I want to equip regens. I've been thinking on this. I think I want to save them for Brilliance. Since day 1, that's not true. Since day probably 39, when people were slowly trickling into the streams, people have been wondering why we're doing things we're doing, because it's too early for free-to-plays to be doing it. We're going to need brilliant CTPs, man. It's part of the game. We're going to need them. So at some point, we will start working towards them. That point is not right now. We ain't ready. This needs to be a mighty to equip on someone. This is going to be a mighty for our Ghost Rider. This might end up being equipped. We don't know. I'm not in a hurry to beat these up. So really, when I look at it, all I've got is 3 fodder CTPs here, which isn't even enough to start going for a brilliant. I do not think Wolverine with a regen is going to be good enough. I think it's, not good. No, I think it's pretty not good. I think that's going to be pretty rough. You definitely want to find a mighty greed or a mighty conquest for Wolverine, is my understanding. Regen's tough, man. There's so few characters that can even begin to utilize a regen. Hulk can, just based on the fact that it gives HP. Like, that's the only reason that Hulk would want one. Other than that, they're just not very good. I've been talking with Nadar a bit about a Hela build with a mighty CTP of regen, and it's kind of like, if I was so CTP rich that I would prefer that over fodder, I might do that, but I think it's better for our account to just not do that. The gains wouldn't be worth losing the fodder CTPs for us. So I think I'm actually going to save regens for brilliance, because we're free to play, man. So everything, we've got to consider stuff like that. Like, we're not going to get that many, if we're lucky, Transcendence and Patience CTPs, just because we don't get that many CTPs. So we have to prioritize other CTPs into making brilliance that maybe somebody else wouldn't, because they can wait for the bad CTP pulls that they're going to get. But we don't get, we barely get CTP pulls at all, let alone, you know, good ones, bad ones, don't matter. All right, I got sidetracked, y'all. Sorry about that. We were doing World Boss Legend Plus. That's what we were doing. Let's just do Thanos again for fun. Let's just do Thanos again. Although I should check. Are we close on either of these guys? Not really. Just for fun. Maybe we can get a chest or something. Oh golly. Good times. And here we'll do it on stage 9 just for fun. And yeah, we'll take Storm. Let her cook. Let's go. Oh, and we use Strange. That's right. So we only have the one more here. And yeah, we'll save Thor. This looks good. Looks good. That's fine. And let's use some of our Elemental Strikers. And let's make sure we get Sarida in here. And let her rip. I didn't even look at what other strikers I had in there. Hopefully they're somewhat relevant. We'll find out, man. Mighty Destruction works fine with Hela. That whole conversation we had was actually really interesting. I thought, me and Nadar, about Hela and CTPs. Destruction works fine. It's just Destruction is more based around utilizing her tier 3 skill and the strike proc to do damage. And that's not something I would necessarily be interested in with my Hela. I would want her specifically to stall. So I would want her to live as long as possible and be as annoying as possible. That's all I would want her for. And maybe get a cheeky, like, kill in, whoop. Nice little sound effect there. Cheeky kill in, like, Otherworld Battle or something with the 5th skill, maybe, if I'm using her, or in Team Battle Arena. But survivability would be the main goal, because she doesn't get her tier 3 skill very often, in my experience so far in PvP. He's gonna get it! No! What a stinker. So, yeah, I would rather build her entirely with a defensive build. But then, like I said, I don't think I want to use 2 regen CTPs for a hardly noticeable increase in survivability for what is essentially a support character on my account. Alright, you jerk. Where is this thing? You know, we got stunned! Whoa! Mm-hmm. Not today, demon. God, this is a good track too, man. The music in this game cooks. Man, I was watching that, M Wins is her name, by the way, that live streamer that I was enjoying the other day. M Wins. And she was playing Mega Man X. I was telling you guys about that yesterday. Cannot overstate how awesome the Mega Man soundtracks are, dude. They're so good. Come on. Some of the best video game music ever. Whether that stuff hits your ears like a Parmesan cheese grater or, you know, you jam to it on the reg like I do, you gotta respect how good the music for Mega Man X is. It is absolutely savage. So good. Someone was saying how it like tricks you, the music in the game. I don't know that they did it on purpose, but it's so like metal, you know, like pedal to the metal, just like crazy music, right? And it makes you want to go fast. And like, if you're good at Mega Man, yeah, like look up a speed run of Mega Man X, right? It's crazy watching people do that. But I think we're blue stacked here. Yeah, we are blue stacked hard. Oh gosh. There we go. Can't remember what I was saying, but music for Mega Man's good. Oh yeah, because it's boss damage. Yeah. So, golly, yeah. I don't really like that route, man. Who's using Hela? I guess for maybe boss pushing? What stage are you guys using Hela to push world boss content? Some stage. Like, I think that's actually a thing somewhere. I'm sure people use her. But yeah, it is. It's just boss damage from the strike proc. So you can't even use it in PvP. And her tier 3 skill, yeah. Good in PvP, but you don't see it usually. Interesting, man. What's up, Umar? How you doing? Yeah, dude, Storm. Oh, Ro, yes. I love Storm. Awesome. Love the free-to-play glow up. The free-to-play goddess herself. Let's do one more Gene for World Boss of the Day. Here on stage 9. Who's it gonna be? Null gets to show off today, but we'll leave him alone. Who's it gonna be? I think Gamora. I don't know why Gamora. Just like Drax. Why Gamora? But Gamora it is. No reason in particular. Oh, did we get Ghost Rider's potential? I didn't even see. Second potential for native tier 1s is kind of like, huh. You just get on it nice and early. Sure, ignore some dodge. Why not? Oh, Thor, sorry, too late. Skirt. Hey, what's up, Sharon? What you got? What I miss? Dude, I said that, and everyone looked at me like I was a crazy person. I don't want to talk about it. Sore subject. Well, I'm just kidding, but I did say something about that, and people were like, you crazy, man. No. But it's true. No, because in the long run, we will want like an insight or something on our Valkyrie. She's one of the best supports in the game. So putting an energy on her is just like criminal in a lot of ways. The other thing that I wonder about is like, do we get another... Probably not, man. Probably not. We probably don't see another combat female character for some time. But you never know. You never can tell. Nice, thanks. At least I've got you on my side. we go that route, I can blame you. I'll be like, they told me to do it. They made me do it. Yeah, Venom and Gamora are both really strong uniforms, like damage-wise. Gamora really is another character that I like treat like a tier 4, even though she's level 80. Like, I'm like, yeah, well, her damage just isn't quite as good as Storm's. You know, it's not quite as good as Doctor Strange. She's not even tier 4. This is the most, like, laid-back, running in circles Jean Grey run I ever done. What's up, KT3? What's going on, homie? How are you? Oh. Oh, jeez. Whoa, 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 that got weird. That got weird. Thanks for the save, Gene. Thanks for the save. Appreciate you. I try to like duck these fireballs because I like want to stay right here on the crack. You so don't have to do that. And I get hit by balls that I don't need to get hit by all the time. You can just run this thing off, dude. I'm just crazy. It's crazy, man. But it is true that getting hit by a fireball does a little bit of damage, and messing up that whole thing kills you instantly. So there is that in my defense. Man, we didn't get a single life seed hit today, did we? So it begins. All right. I don't think we did. I think we got nothing. Our poor little sentry. Poor little sentry can't finish his gears. All right, let's move on here. We got more stuff to do. Let's go look at Shadowlands for a minute, dudes. Let's go check it out. Check it out. Check it out. What's going on in here? Should be a fresh climb, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, thanks so much, Kataria. What's going on? Thanks for the super chat. Love right back to you from Oregon. That is a mighty long distance high five, but one well worth high fiving about. Absolutely. Love to you, India. Let's go. All right, so we're doing, let's peek. Actually, slow down, guys. Quit trying to rush me. You guys are, slow down. I'm just kidding. So if we look in here, I'm just gonna peek really quick for anything we need to plan ahead for. So we've got Enrico! Membership god Enrico strikes again. Grats Curry Vision, grats Kadir, grats Vishnu, grats Honorida? Uberage, grats. Welcome to Legendary, guys. Enjoy your emojis. Thanks, Enrico. You are a true OG. We are pulling out. We're pulling out Groot. Groot's got to come out. Who else? Groot hit tier 3, so he's long gone. I swear there's someone else who needs to come out of here. Can't remember who it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just the one character. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Elektra's coming out. Elektra comes out. And oh, Ghost Rider comes out. Wow, so that's 3. I might actually, well, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. So that's 3 that we can pull out of here. Hey, Mandolin, thanks so much for the super chat. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Awesome. 10, I think that's, I'm not going to make myself sound stupid and guess, actually, but thanks so much for the super chat, bro. I'm so bad at, like, currency denominations. I watch people and they're reading these off. I'm not even going to try, dude. I don't know what these are, but thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that they do, like, scale up in color, though, huh? Is how that works. So, like, the higher amounts are yellow, and then I think there's even red ones. I don't know. I don't know. Today is a good day, man. What's up, Shavendra? I'm glad it's good for you, because you know it's good for me. We're all doing great, man. What's up, Walker? Hey, glad you found the channel, man. Thanks so much for being here. Oh, yes, they are, sir. Going down. Going down. All right, guys. So we got at least 3 people we can pull out of the Shadowlands roster. I don't think I did Goliath yet, but he's on the schedule for tier 2-age. For some tier 2-age. So is Iron Fist. All right, so let's start making some adjustments here. Where are we at? What are we starting with? Opening with Mordo is unnecessary. This guy is much stronger than stage 1. Easily. With mastery and the setup we have, he's way, way good to clear a higher stage. So let's try and be a little more efficient here. I would prefer to have someone here that can just do this. I don't really like setting myself up to have to like manually play Shadowlands. I'll super try hard on a bunch of stages, especially early stages. But we do want to go for efficiency. So let's see. What I'm peeking for now is like someone like the Marvels, or someone maybe who's like 3 or 4 stars. You know, someone who's lower but a higher power level character that maybe could get the clear done. I think we're using Cable on a higher stage and it sucks. Maybe we want to swap Cable into this spot. Because the stage Cable's clearing, wherever that is. Did I pull him out already? Oh, did I use someone else? I must have used someone else. Maybe it was stage 1. It probably was. And I tapped him out because it was too annoying, is my guess. It's not too annoying. You just like means I have to manually play stage 1. Use Craven. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like it has to be a... What the hell am I doing? That's such a... It's always good to check yourself on that stuff. I've always done this blast stage, and I don't know why. I think it's one of the easier ones here, but you don't have to do it. You got a better clear for, you know, a speed or a combat. Probably the way to go. So it doesn't matter. Let's just look through everything here. And I don't have to finish all this. We'll do this for a while, and then we'll move on to something else. We'll see how far we get here. Because I know this isn't for everybody, and that's okay. So speed types would be the advantage here, but we're just looking at everything. Combat, speed, blast. Anything will work. Anything will work. Gorgon actually does, he stomps around, I think, and like stuns people, and the thing is we can just do his mastery up and his levels really fast. But he's also someone that should just be 6 stars. I'm being lazy. Yeah, well, he's universal. No, we didn't pick up Groot's seasonal. No, sir. No. Afraid not. And Mephisto's already locked for a stage. It's crazy. I could just use these guys. I'm being ridiculous. Like, Mordo's kind of good. So let's pull Mordo out because he is good enough to hang on to. But we have plenty of options here. All these characters down here are looking scuffed. No one down here is going to do much work. They're not very strong. Their star levels are all too low. These guys are getting close to doing some work, but I think they need to be a little stronger. I was thinking Anti-Man too, which I think the blast stage is the easiest. You're going to use a universal, it doesn't matter. This one is not the easiest, I don't think. And this one I think this one's the easiest. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll take Anti-Man's level up and his mastery and just see if we can do it. This is really cheap. Doesn't cost us much at all. Just do it this way. No, anti. That's what we're looking for. There it is. The man, the legend, the anti-man. Oh, he's already leveled up. Look at that. Didn't even see. But we can do his mastery. Give him his lead. What is his lead? All basics. Hey. Let's go. I'll be actually really surprised if he can get this done, but it'd be hilarious. I ain't scared to give him a crappy little obelisk here. This looks good. Little proc, little crit damage. Sure. Take it. Take it and run. All right, Anti-Man, don't let us down, bro. You only get one shot. He is a villain, right? There he is. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see if we can do it. Don't show me that crap. Oh, can he go up to... Can he? Really? Oh, I didn't know we ranked him up. Well, let's see how he does. Nope. Can't stay immune. Can't spam the one. That feels like that is a ways off. That is probably not going to happen. Just because you can't, like I said, you can't spam his cooldown on that's too long. The immunity is nice, but it's not gonna work. Thought maybe if I kind of just like, yeah, you know what? But then again, this is like as difficult as just using someone else. That, I mean, yeah, if you delay that into the iframe and then use the one, there you go. You just gotta kind of space them out. And he is strong. That's crazy. I know, yeah, this would be too much of a hassle. What we want to do is get him to 6 stars, and then this guy's going to be an awesome clear for a higher stage. Until we get him to tier 2. Yeah, this is pretty cumbersome. Also takes a while. I think we'll just lock it in with Mordo for now. Because we can. Either that or Cable. We can check on Cable again. I think he got some more Pierce. The problem with Cable is he just dies. He just doesn't have the health. Let's see. I want to check Cable one more time. Did I skip him already? Did I pass him? No, there he is. Cable, the thing is, he's just improving him is expensive. So, what level is Weapon Hex? I didn't see. What star is she? I think she's like 3 or something, right? And again, this one's probably fine if I do it like manually. But this guy can't really get it done on auto. Oh, I'm not where I want to be. Yeah, he struggles. Struggles. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. It's not a great clear, that's for sure. So, let's keep snooping. That one's not good. We can always just do Mordo. I'm just, like, looking for a better option here. Because, like I said, Mordo can do all right at higher stages, but I think we'll just lock him in and move on. Where'd you see Weapon Hex? Where is she? Right here? 3 stars. It's just probably not happening, man. Unfortunately. Yo, what up, Kyle O'Neill? What's going on, bro? We're just looking at our Shadowlands clears here. Let's see how bad it is, though. Check. And then, I don't know what her lead even is. Not going to help very much, so we'd get a little bit of stats. Could rank her up. I forgot about those, man. We got to use these. 3, 4, 5. What is this? No, 3. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. We just need a 6. We don't get 6ers anymore. It's so weird, man. Is this first one it's a relay, though. So, like, I could, but they're just going to die into each other. It'll work. That could work. That could work. I lost Weapon X. Blast. She's a blaster. She'll get her passive. When the next card unequipped discount will be, I don't know, Jose. I think it's... What did we just have? Did we just have cards or CTPs? I think it was Uru last, and then before that, so a week or 3. They come around about once a month, I think. Something like that. Is it once a month? No. Every 2 months? Something like that. Hey, Madeline, thanks so much for joining the crew. Welcome to Mythical, my friend. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Heck yeah, toot toot. All right, let's just rank up her mastery. I'm going to save those tickets. Let's just do this. I'm curious if she can actually just shred this because she has a lot of self-healing. I don't know what skills she's going to have access to at 3 stars is the problem, right? She's not going to have hardly anything, so we will see how it goes. She'll probably get shredded, man. Yeah, dude, I'm watching Alex's video this morning. I thought one of the most interesting things he said in that video was the fact that Luna covers so many stages being part of the issue. Like, it's not so much that she's so strong or anything like that, or that she's seasonal. It's that she's seasonal, so strong, and covers so many stages. So it just like robs a bunch of ABX from, you know, being available for other characters. No, I don't think I'm gonna buy Ghost. We'll get her eventually from the Dimension missions. Oh. Does he, I was curious. Oh yeah, he'll autoplay this for sure. Yeah, he's so crazy. No defenses. But somehow he's gonna probably to get this done. It's like nothing. No, he's gonna die right here. Oh! Yep, there he goes. Did I have to manually play this? I don't know. Let's give him his mastery, though. There we go. We'll give him some HP and stuff with that, and then I'll go ahead and just play it manually. I know. Well, he got one a while ago, but it was a while ago, man. What was that? Multiverse of Madness? I think he got a uniform. I don't know which skills of his we want to lean on here. 4 and the 5 are nice. Oh, the 3 gives him barrier. That's sweet. That 1 skill is dangerous. That's the one that's going to get you killed. Just stand there flinging your balls around. This thing. There's a recipe to get dusted. The disrespect on that skill. Here, hold my balls. Wham. Balls to your face. All right, let's go. Let's go. That took way too long. Let's speed this up, man, by a lot. Here we go. What are we clearing here? Blast types again, and we used Caecilius. Fine. That works for me. That's why I said we're not going to do the whole thing, Tom. And I'm going to speed it up big time. Here we go. Watch this. I want to get to the changes we actually need to make, not messing around with the guys that are fine. These guys are fine. Caecilius is kind of rough here, but he can do it on his own. He can handle it. I should let some of these skills play out a little longer. Maybe. We're doing fine. A lot of times in Shadowlands, that's like part of the ticket, is not spamming through skills like a rotation, but just playing them out one at a time. So everything is susceptible to like guard break in Shadowlands. So you can just like hit them and make them go, anything that'll guard break them. So a lot of the times just keeping them guard broken is the way to go. And then we're using gore here is fine. We'll just climb through these the way I had them. Okay. Like I said, the main point here is to get to the characters that we need to remove from our lineup so that A, I don't accidentally use them again, and B, we can use them for some extra tokens. And then sometime shortly after the update here, we will open some more Shadowlands chests. I think we've got 7 right now. And then we'll have whatever we get from this week's run. So probably about 14 total chests. Weird. I don't know what's going on, Baki. That's weird. Oh, the new Ghost Rider uniform. Yes, sir. What's up, Rahul? Is that what you were asking me? Or was that someone else? I think that was someone else. They were asking about a different uniform. But yes, we will be picking up. Oh, yes. It was you. Yes, sir. We are going to be picking up the Ghost Rider uniform. Unless by some crazy freak mistake it really sucks. And then we'll skip it and maybe get the seasonal. But probably not. Hey, thanks so much, man. Sumaya Deep. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. All right, so we got Mephisto for this stage. Another easy clear. Use those native tier 3s in Shadowlands. They are very good. Man, I don't know what's going on with the latency. Everything looks really good on my end, which I just got nothing I can really change over here. Is everybody having issues? Can anyone sound off that things are all right on their end? Because if it's happening for like everybody, then it is on my end. Or is YouTube struggling? Yeah, dude, I was surprised, Damien, how well Gore is hanging on, dude. In like Alliance Conquest and Team Battle Arena, but even in Team Battle Arena, a well-built Gore can like surprise you. You know what I mean? Take someone out. Okay, look, speaking of guard break, oh my gosh. My guard is so broken. Mephisto's a little rough, again, because we only have the 2 skills, but it is enough to get it done. It is enough to get it done. Oh, I better move my ass. This isn't good at all. At all. Ooh, that was lucky. 2. Let it play out. The 1 again, because the cooldown on the 2 is long. We're screwed. Paralyzed. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. They got so aggressive. Oh, no. Come on, Mephisto. Come on. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, guard break really changed. Oops. Just canceled my own too. That was very stupid. There we go. Clippity clap. Actually try here a little bit. That did not work out well. Get back here, you. Nice try. And then with Maximus here, we are going to need, like, oh god. I'm going to say the 2 skill off cooldown, but... because he's going to paralyze me. I don't want to die. Not even a little bit. No paralysis for you. No. There we go. Yeah, I wish these were a little bit stronger, man, so I could run them. I can run some of this on auto. I think a lot of it does all right. That's the other thing I could figure out eventually. How, and I will, I suppose, map this so that it runs on auto smoothly is another thing you can try and focus on. Because on those bye weeks that I'm not pushing at all, it's really nice to be able to just set this on auto and let it rip for at least the first, whatever it is, 25 stages or whatever. For a scrub like me. Yeah, we might build Kang up. I don't know. Or maybe we'll wait. Maybe we'll be good. Depends on if our gold, like, balloons and we end up with a bunch of extra gold for some reason. Be really nice to have those guys built up sooner than much later because they are good in Alliance Conquest. And then besides that, one of these days, guys, one of these days, we're going to get the God Butcher Gore uniform, and it is going to be glorious. I'm going to sing and dance, and it'll be a good day. That day. It's like taking too long already, man. He's got this nasty old brazen Christian Bale nonsense he's had since day one. Ooh. Oh, Black Swan, you are weird. Strange kit, man. In the current state, you think Gore's better than Kang? That's a hot take. Spicy. Spicy, spicy. I know, yeah, thanks again, guys. 2,500 subs is crazy. I appreciate you guys so much, man. It's been absolutely nuts. I just try my best, like, to, I mean, it's cheesy, I guess, or corny or whatever, but I try to spend time watching, like, other small YouTube channels and small streamers and stuff, man, because it is a struggle, and Alex did me the biggest favor on earth, and I will never forget that or take that for granted. YouTube is a struggle, man. There are so many people streaming to, like, 5 people, 14 people, 16 people. And I am very grateful for all of you every day that we do this, which is every day. So there you go. Every day we're grateful. Where's JB? Looking really cute, sleeping on the couch. Being a good dog, being a GD. I'm pretty sure Scarlet Witch can just cook this. Yeah, the clones and everything. Oh, yeah. And then she just locks everyone down. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. She came over and said hi when I blew up that stupid party popper for Nadar's birthday. She came over and said happy birthday to Free-to-Play Mortal and Nadar. But then she went back to bed. She's all partied out. She's all partied out. Oh, there she is. Heard me talking about her. Now what? What do you want? Nice day today. We might go to the beach. And I got to get you guys a new video of me and Gene exploring, man. Get the videos rolling again here soon, guys. We got some stuff cleared up, some things taken care of, which is really nice in the old life ski, and have more time moving forward here to get back to work on some of the videos for you guys. And also, for those of you that care, if there's any of you out there, Path of Exile 2 has a big update coming, and I am excited for that. What we cleared with here, really? Oh, sure. That was mastery. Could you just be masteried? Thank you. Good job. Nailed it. So I'm going to be doing some streaming for that, hopefully. We're trying to ramp things up. I'm trying to like lean into the channel here. It's a bit difficult to figure out how to like live stream in the evenings because the scenario I have in the morning is very different from the scenario I have at night. If you know what I'm talking about. The dogs are up and crazy. Everyone's awake. Everything's going on. So it gets hard. I don't have like a closed office. I'm in the office that we share. So can't like lock it down, you know what I mean? But I'll figure it out. We are figuring it out. I'm just gonna like deal with the noise and quit being a perfectionist. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, Zombie, what up, dude? Thank you so much for the membership. Welcome to Legendary, my friend. Help this guy summon Gene Bean. What he's trying to do over here. Get the JB summon fired off. Can Absorbing Man get this done? Oh, look, he's so silver and he's so dead. Yeah, probably, man. There's like not much of a way around that. Juggernaut might be interesting, but he's not going to come like sweep the meta. It's just not the kind of character that he is, in my opinion, from what I understand. And Robbie, that was sad, bro. What happened? I'm pretty sure this stage can auto, so I don't know what the F happened there. Upgraded his mastery and made him crappy. Oops. Here, I love JB. I'll always try and pet my dogs, so I'll even chip in some JB summon tokens here. I keep a couple in the back pocket. Well, there's our barrier on the 4. Man, it feels like I probably did this manually. Crazy. I should stop that. Ouch. Ow. Lightning from Thor just wrecked me. Dude, Thor, go home. Look, you big monkey. Wrong guy. Go beat up this other dude who has 2 hit points that's just over here cooking you. You big dummy. You big dummy. There you go. That's better, isn't it? It's much better. I don't know. You're going to get him out of the corner. There you go. Oh, no. Keep smashing. A little more. Get a little more juice. A little more juice. I don't know how far Absorbing Man's going to take us. I don't know how far Absorbing Man's going to take us. No, Ghost Rider's out of the corner. We're in trouble now. It's not looking good. Ulix's health is gone. We got Absorbing Man. Can he get it done? Probably not. Let's find out. All right. Swinging his balls around. Stunned to death. If we could just get Ghost Rider gone, that would be sweet. We're doing this old school, bro. When you had to try for everything. And then don't ask me why I'm clicking the buttons. Shadowland habit. Oh my gosh, these skills in the Space Kid are so bad. Hitting that 3 actually like hurt me more than it helped. Made me stop attacking and I broke my little combo I had going on. Oh my goodness, this is so brutal, guys. We need a better clear here. This is awful. Awful. There, we got it in. You just got to do it quick. Okay, I can't handle that. That's taking way too long and clicking too many times. It's going to break my fingers. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. I liked Alex's better, dude. The stones are humongous. I loved that, dude. I laughed so hard. The stones are humongous. Come on now. Yes, they are. All right. Well, Robbie, bro. What's going on, homie? I feel like you should be able to get this done. You even have a flame damage mini rage. What are you doing, bro? All right. We'll all right. Look, just so you can't say it was our fault, Robbie. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that it was us that did it to you. We will get you some ISO, which is honestly dumb. Here, take purple. Although it's kind of like we might as well, dude. He's energy, right? You energy, bro? Yeah. He energy. Equip the regen obelisks? No, I don't think so. Not today. Oh, bro, look at how out of whack those are. That's not good at all. Not at all. Sure. Wasting boost ISOs doing this, but that's okay. I don't care. I like the guy. He deserves it. And I just want to get this clear for us. So here, take some HP. And then take one or two of these. We have some crappy ones. That'd be nice. Hey, look at that, man. It was made just for you. Got your name on it and everything. You can see right there. It says Robbie Reyes. Perfect. Just for you, sir. And then just one more, any old thing. All right, dude. Now go beat these guys up. Quit messing around, dude. Quit it. Am I gonna have to do it again? I don't want to. I swear this happened on auto. I swear that this worked with auto. Let's see here. It's Thor, man. Thor's just cooking Robbie Reyes for whatever reason at like the beginning of this fight. Wow. Now I guess Robbie Reyes just sucks, dude. In his base uni. It's actually a bit surprising. I didn't think he was that old. But yeah, struggles. They're real for Robbie. He does the damage compared to these other two clowns, but yeah, and then Ghost Rider's got flame immunity, so we'll probably be better off to just like switch to someone else. Maybe not even, actually, though. These guys are probably going to find a way to just be absolutely terrible. Ulik's surprising me, though. He's got that cooldown reset, bro. He's like mini Luna Snow. You didn't know it, but here you go. What's Widow's rotation? Was it 5 delay cancel 3-4? Yeah, something like that. And then tier 4 or tier 3 5 delay 3-4. I think that's what I do. I hope so. Any day now. I should have stayed on Robbie Reyes. I think he actually would have killed him faster. Holy smokes. Yeah, I think that can clear on auto. I don't know. Not impressive at all. Not impressive at all. What do we got here? Sure. She cleans this up. Although, squishy. She has a habit of dying if she doesn't, like, clean everyone out. Tier 4 Ulik coming soon. Right after Tier 4 Man Thing. Right after Tier 4 Man Thing. Yeah, because she shreds when she gets all her damage off. But, like, if she gets caught with her pants down, man. Ooh, have a bad time. Not the kind of pants party you want to have. That's what I'm talking about. These guys are nasty anyways. But yeah, that's what that would be the instance that I'm speaking of right there. She just gets absolutely raffle stomped if damage comes through. Bro, man, thing's too good to get a uniform. Plus, like, he always looks the way he looks. But yeah, he's too good. Too good for this game. They introduced him too strong. They can't give him a uniform. Why he would just be too good. Do this. And do, like, maybe some of this. I would really love not to use the 5th skill. I could take it off auto, but I don't want to, man. I auto a lot. Is this not the last dude? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Are we just not? Are we not? Why are we not? I want to. I don't want to not. My howdy. You guys are just like, trying to die. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell was that? You had it, dude. You were locked in. Do the 5. What is she doing with the 5 skill? Quit canceling it, you noob. Should do an update making all the characters that came out before 2018 and have been forgotten meta. I think it would be cool, my opinion, of course, if they took literally every uniform that is more than, like, say 4 or 5 years old and made them gold cost, period, full stop. Full stop, every uniform. Because then we could start using our gold to realistically shop for uniform options for all players, which would make that system something that's not just for whales. It would make collecting uniforms far more fun because you could just take 500,000 gold and buy some look for some character that you like just for fun. Free-to-play players don't ever get that option. You're never going to put crystals into a character to make them look different for fun. I just say never. Someone's going to do that. People do it by mistake all the time. But it sure would be nice. We're all here just trying to play dress up, right? I mean, let's be real. What are any of us doing here playing this game? Right? So. Well, this isn't going well. Not at all. Oh, it's not looking good, Wiccan. It's not looking good, bro. She-Hulk cleaning it up. Oh, golly. This is, like, embarrassing, dude. What is going on? Like, I've cleared this on auto. Not all the way. I usually have to restart it, like, maybe 2 or 3 times and then do 1 or 2 of the stages manually, but yikes, dude. This is looking like just absolute dog turds. Like, bro, you're just standing in it. You guys are so terrible. So terrible. You gonna do it? You good? You guys good? Okay. I thought it's Wiccan that's carrying that. Interesting. Would not have guessed. He usually dies. That's what he likes to do. All right, let's see what's going on here. Did I already, like, mindlessly go past one of the characters we're trying to pull out? Because I will do that. I will do that. I won't even hesitate. What up, Barty? What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming and chilling with us. What was it? Who are we pulling out? No, it was Groot. It was Groot. Possibly Silver Surfer. It was Elektra, and there was one other one, right? Ghost Rider. Okay, just making sure, man, because it's like the whole reason we're doing any of this. And I'm going to do this for a little bit longer, and we'll move on. I'm not going to make you guys sit here through all 35 stages of Shadowlands. And I promise you, every stage isn't like that. Like, X23 is going to tear this up. I know, man, and she's just been sitting there forever. No uniform, nothing. No love, man. No love. For the singularity. Actually, I wonder. Yeah, and isn't that supposed to be like who? Is that who, like, the girl in Love and Thunder was supposed to be? I hated the ending of that movie. I couldn't help it. That was not a good movie. I watched it again. That's one of the ones that I rewatched and liked significantly less than the first time I watched it. I'm good, Vardy. How you doing, man? We're doing real good. We're doing real good. Working on Shadowlands here, trying to pull out a couple characters that we got to tier 3 and tier 2, get them out of the mix and stop using them. Iron Fist, we're probably going to level up really soon, so I'm just going to pull him out. I think he actually might have been part of this clear. She does okay. We can just put like Rhino in here or something. Some body. That we're not using, though, is going to be the trick. There we go. Wong will do. Wong will do. Yeah, and like that's the whole thing. I don't know. I thought they scuffed that so hard. Like they just, what a terrible use of Eternity. I always thought Eternity was cool in Marvel Comics, like since I was a kid. And yeah, that was just a mind-numbingly dumb way to utilize the character, in my opinion. This is scuffed as well. What is going on here, dudes? I like cannot even imagine why. Like, it's not like we lost a bunch of anything. Oh, that's right. This is, I do not use Victorious here. There's Reflect. That's what's going on. She dies to Reflect. And last time I like pushed through it because you can, but that's why she's dying. What's up, Sanjeev? What you got? Oh, I would not put an energy on Gwenpool. My advice is no, do not do that. Some people will tell you that it can work, but we had a single skill damage proc on Gwenpool for a long time, and it was a nightmare. So I definitely do not suggest that. Oh, geez. So we don't, what is it that he reflects? So she's physical? Is it physical damage he's reflecting? She's physical, right? And check if I can find her. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where is she? Too many characters, man. Too many characters. What the? Am I just blind? Oh, that's right. She's up at the top. I am blind. She's up at the top because we used her. What is this dude? It's energy. So he's reflecting energy damage. So we need a physical damage dealer. Is what we are looking for. We used Goliath on another stage. I know we have some physical damage dealers we're not using. Just don't really know exactly who they are. Mac, I think we used him, but I don't know if he was actually clearing anything. Ares definitely could get this done, but I think I used him for something else. Not mistaken. Yeah, we cleared with him right here. And then checking for people that are like just being carried along that could clear here. But we don't have a lot of them. So Nightcrawler's the main carry here. Hydro Man's carrying here. These guys all suck. Carrying. That team, probably everybody's contributing. Okay. We could get him out of there. That would be good too. Anyways. So. And then we got to pull Groot out of like the next stage as well. Physical damage dealer that doesn't suck ass. But isn't very good either. And that we're not really using. Korath, maybe? I don't think we're using him to carry anything, but I think he dies here to Malekith. Malekith is kind of a bitch. Why are we fighting this guy? Hey, thanks so much, Dark Individual. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here, because the rest of these guys suck. This one's not too bad. This one's not bad. And we could just use heroes here, so maybe we can... Where are we using Kid Omega? That's a good question. Huh. We're kind of out of carries. Mantis is good, but I don't think she can do enough damage. She might be able to keep the Bossy Seed, but she might get overwhelmed by the ads. I think we can pull her out of the stage she's being used on. This is where it gets tricky, guys. This is where I actually like have to think about this stuff. Pretty rough. We might be a bit on the screwed side here. Not completely, but like I said, we just don't have that, like, doesn't matter what type of damage we use here, but they have to be a hero. So let's try Mantis. Let's see how she goes. We could also try like Shadow Shell. I wonder how she'll do. Probably terribly, but let's find out, man. Let's just give it a shot. What are we using those guys for? I don't know, some other crap. Oh my god. Who cares? Who cares? Well, those guys are just filler. Get in there. I think she's gonna get creamed on auto. I don't think she does nearly enough damage, and I think she's gonna get just... Whoa, whoa! Ha ha ha! I guess I'll shut my mouth. Shadow Shell's like, yo, hold my beer, biatch. Wow, okay. I couldn't have even stopped that if I wanted to. It happened so fast. That's just an earlier stage, I guess, than I thought. Interesting. Because I don't think we were using her too clear. I hope not, but I'll adjust. I might have made a mistake, but we'll find out. Might have made a boo-boo. We'll see. Yeah, right here. But we should be able to make this work with Franklin. I don't think she was doing a lot of the damage here. I think this is almost all Franklin, to be honest. Because once we get up to 25, Shadow Shell's not going to look as hot. So maybe that's good to move her down. Someone else in there. Groot needs to come out here, so we need a speed type clear or anything. It doesn't matter. These other stages kind of suck, though. This one's not bad at all, actually. You can use an energy damage dealer, so maybe we use... what's her face here? We'll use Victorious. That's her name. We can use Victorious here instead. Maybe if I can find her. There she is. We can use Victorious because we don't care. She's energy. I have like this weird feeling. Is there a character that's both energy and physical? Does that exist? Maybe no, not at all, but maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's wild. I gotta wrap this part up here pretty soon, unfortunately. I'm enjoying it. I know it's kind of boring, but getting these locked in better pays off for us, man, and those chests are good, so I'm always trying to maximize what we're doing here so we can get more chests. Why she was over here getting her ass kicked. Yeah, dude, you should be able to lock these guys down indefinitely. You'll be taking no damage, lady. No damage. Like ever. There you go. That's more like it. Y'all. What's up, Ghost Freak? What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming by the stream, man. All right, 13 down. Let's get at least to 15 here. Who do we got here? This was Goliath. Let's let him rock and roll for now. That's fine until we tier 2 him. There's a couple characters in there that are going to be problematic. We've got like Black Panther in here as well, and we need to tier 2 him and get him to level 70 for story mode ultimate fragments. So we'll do that eventually, but for now it's fine. Goliath's also just a good tier 2, just for Shadowlands players. Also a good tier 1, obviously. Yeah, dude, he's decent, man. A boom. There we go. And next. What is next after this? We got ABXL and account help. That's pretty much all that's left, I think, so. We're doing good, man. We're doing good. All right, what do we got here? Poor Phantom X. We just cannot get him to level 60. It just can't be done. No, not really, Rahul. I don't. I'd be lying if I said I did. I'm not like, I don't have an aversion to it necessarily, but I don't watch anime series or anything. Not really. Mostly just movies, for the most part. Not looking good, man. Looking dicey. Ooh, got it done. What's up, Ant? When's the next uni discount? So we got 40% all uni discount with Shala-Bal. So, or the seasonal update rather. But we should get another one in like what, 3 weeks? 2 weeks? Just over 2 weeks, I think, right? Should be with the mid-month. You let us down, Domino. You let us down. Hey, take it easy, Damien. Appreciate you hanging out, my friend. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys, we'll leave that alone for now. We'll come back for more of it. Maybe I'll even do a little bit more. Like, we have a couple days till reset, so might spread it out a little bit, and just depending on what we have to do, come back in for fun. I'll at least show you guys what I end up with here when we're done by the end of the week. But for now, let's move on. Let's get into some actual gameplay. Do some AB. Not my favorite day, but that's all right. Take it away, Sentry. Take it away. Go, go, go. That's right. Yes, there should be a coupon code. And also, man, just a shout out to the reward upgrade for the maintenance rewards. Free tier 2 character every month now. So I'm stoked to get a free tier 2. That sounds great to me. You know we need them. That's more Shadowlands clears. That's more dispatch power. It's a tier 2 character. Lots of good stuff, man. Lots of good stuff. Plus just a bunch of rewards, dude. It's like 200 Essence of Dimension, 200 Titan component packs, I think, energy, boost points, tier 2 character selector. You're like right at the beginning of your account. It's such good rewards for just waiting for a patch to finish. And then, yeah, we should get a coupon code during the live stream. They always give one out. And you can actually enter that in-game for some more rewards. Sometimes it's a 6-star character, or it's usually not the most hype thing from the coupon rewards. We have gotten some crystals before. Has happened. I think during the Brave New World update, in fact, they gave us some free crystals with the coupon code, if I recall correctly. If then I recall. Make sure this isn't my wife needing something. No, it's my wife being silly. That's always better. All right, there we go. Get those normal rewards. Woo! Although, I ain't sneezing at 25 bios and 300,000 gold. I'll take it for sitting here for 30 seconds or whatever. Yep. We got Gamora today. And I believe this is our setup. What we go with. Oh, really? No second support, huh? Damn. Who goes there? That's what I want to start figuring out. I need to get this stuff on my mind. Who are we missing? Who are we missing? What is this? Just speed hero female? White Fox? That. Who goes with Gamora? I can pull it up here. Not this section. We want this. All right. And this is going to be ABX. Speed hero female. Yeah, White Fox, man. But that's no good for us, dude. That's no good for us, man. We don't want to go that route. We might have to go that route. Damn, too bad. It's just not as good, y'all. It's not as good for people like us. Leadership, yeah. And then does Gamora have that, though? No. Oh. That doesn't help us at all. Even a little bit. Even a tiny bit. So, that's not the answer for us. In fact, I think if you look here, yeah, it's only leadership allies, so this only applies to people that can use Luna Snow. Because Luna Snow has leadership, so she can gain those buffs. We can't. And this is, by the way, guys, why I try to temper people's, like, people often talk about White Fox like she's one of the best supports in the game. She is not anymore. She used to be, but she is not one of the best supports in the game. She is a good support. She's okay. She has an okay leadership. She's got this, which is really good for leadership allies, which is a lot of good people, but it's still niche. It's like, what, Thor, Sentry? I take it back. Ghost Rider would be a nice one to support. But other than that, guys, it's just a weird thing. People act like, and the main thing is that she supports Luna Snow. I think that's why people have that perception. But first of all, this is seasonal, so we have to look at this. And then when we look at this, we're applying 60% damage to leadership allies, and that is it from White Fox. Doesn't look so good, man. Doesn't look good. Not at all. If I look at Wave, with Wave, we get all superhero allies at 40% in her base kit. So I would argue that Wave is actually a better support in a lot of ways than White Fox. Don't go get her. I'm not saying you should go buy her. From a completely free-to-play perspective, because we don't have access to the seasonal uniform, and because White Fox is niche, for speed female, I don't know. Am I missing other options here? Help me out, guys, if I am. I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. Free to play, you're going either Wave, White Fox, or beep boop, beep boop. No support. Crazy. Something interesting to consider. Something interesting to consider. That we may, I don't think we do. I think we just be patient. But that's an interesting hole in the support structure of the game. A speed female support problem. Yeah. Let's get some score. Let's get some score. Going center. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, nice. We got like all the damage in there from it. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, sweet. That was not sweet. Got hit by that meteorite. Oh, I can't believe that didn't go off. Robbery and bad timing all over the place. I think we're gonna have to cancel with the 2 here. Hopefully not screw up our proc. Nope, we're good. And then hopefully push this to 10 mil. Let's see how we do here. Come on, charge, charge, charge. That's where it matters. Let's go. Let's go with it then. Come on. think that might be our first time getting over 10 mil with this setup for Gamora, which is exciting, guys. Let's go check. To the scoreboard. Yeah. That's Alex's thing, not my scoreboard. Get out of here. Oh, they look the same because I totally stole this template for my ABXL scores. Let's go. All right, we got Speed Hero female, not Speed Hero. Yeah, I believe so, guys. I believe that is our first time hitting 10 mil. I could be wrong. We're gonna record that. That is, we'll just call it 10 on the dot. That's just fine. It's 10.0. Not too shabby, man. That's a big upgrade. Well, it's about 400,000 point upgrade for us, I'm pretty sure, from our last score on a similar day. This one we got a break. It was a little easier because the cancels are a little bit easier here. So that probably explains the score increase. All right, 10.2 million. There we go. And we were using Gamora, Shuri, and Katie. All right, some ABL. What do we got? Gross. Oh, I go through this every time. We don't have any good stuff. You basically do this because you get the co-op skill, I guess. I don't think there's other... I mean, you could do like that, but it's not... You lose a big bonus from the 6-star characters, so I'm pretty sure this is the way of it. This is just a crappy day for us. There's not much to do about it, man. There's not much to do about it. Although I've been lazy about recording these scores. So let's see here. This is shock today. Nullster does not have any shocks, so let's make sure he gets some shock. Give him Thor. That's just fine. Perfect. And let's let her rip. Score to beat 2.69 mil. Let's go. That's just the last one we have recorded. Hey, Nafas, what's going on, dude? How are you? No, I just wasn't looking at chat. I don't know, and maybe the stream is a bit laggy today. I don't know. Couple lag reports. Also, what's going on, Desmond? What up, dude? Okay, that's not a good start. Strike that, reverse it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to start from a better place than that. And we got to get this done, and then we'll go straight into some account help for you guys. I don't know if Zombie's here. I'm gonna take a look at Zombie and his friends' accounts right quick, and then we'll get into some other. I've got a score to beat. I should focus up, eh? Are you gonna cancel that, Thor, please? Thank you. That's why we brought you along, bro. Oops. Dang, we missed the 5 on that one. That's not good. Right in the middle of the boost. No, my boosties. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Could have gone much better. But ain't that usually the case with ABL? Very laggy. Maximum effort and minimum frame rate. Where is this thing? There it is. Let's just do that. Get that rip in. 3, 4, 5. Why don't we have our tier 4 skill? I don't know, because we're all out of whack. There we go. We're going to need to slap that in there again, at least. There we go. Get another one of those in. Another one of those. Nice. And there we go. Nice. We beat our score by a little bit. Nice. 2.6 for today, which is a slight improvement, I believe. There we go. Oh, it's actually right on the money where we got before. That's funny. That was a bad run. Whatever a good run is with this guy, I don't know. I've never bothered to look how you would even play him in ABL. You want to spam the tier 4's product skill as many times as possible, I'm sure, and obviously, and then like sandwich as much of it into the point boost as you can. But other than that, tightening up the rotation. I don't know about the tier 3 skill, man. You don't want to waste any time on it, that's for sure. Because it adds some damage, but you have to delay it for a while. So, all right, let's get out of here, man. Let's get into some account help. Might be, yeah, it might be for our account too. I don't know. And Thor's kind of weird. Cancel. There's a weird delay. Not so bad. Enough to line up. All right, is Zombie here? You hear Zombie? You and or your friend? I'm gonna check and see if these guys are here real quick. If not, we'll move on for a sec and give them some time, and then I'll probably just do their accounts anyways, and they can always come check them out. Anyways, go ahead and hit me at least with 1 IGN to add to this pile. So we got 3, and I'll start with 1, and then we will move on to the rest of these. If anyone's looking for account help, I did do a good job stalling out for a long time, so maybe everyone ran away. They're like, it's never gonna happen, man. It's never gonna happen. Loki is the much better choice. I just don't have him built. I have like an obelisk on him, so he doesn't score any better than my null, because my null has like full strike OBs and like all kinds of crazy-ish. What's going on, Al? How you doing, friend? What's up, Zach Smith? How are you? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I don't know. It's Monday, so I was gonna do some account help, but it looks like it's mostly just the gang here. So maybe I'll catch a break. That would be nice. But I'll tell you what, we'll start. Last call, 1 more IGN. A stranger, perhaps, somebody new. If you want some account help, let me know. If not, I got a couple on deck here we can start with. All right, there we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and see what you got going on here. Nice, 232 on the Asian badge. Nice. So you have made some progress, my friend. Swords are looking pretty good. Plenty of room for upgrades, but you got a couple 5s going on, which is nice. Out where I'm at. But yeah, don't sleep on your challenges. Keep working on them swords, my friend. Yeah, because it actually looks like that's a good place for you to try. I mean, obviously, you can only do so much with your swords as long as you're getting all of the materials you can and using them. It's all up to RNG, but there's a lot more juice in your swords here for you when you can get it. And then with your cards, let's take a look and see what you got here. Ooh, you got some good looking cards. Okay. So let's look at the set first. Looks good, except you're missing Ghost Rider. That's really it. So if at some point you wanted to swap one of these out for Ghost Rider, you could do that. One of these two. I don't know which. I kind of consider these about the same value, so it'd be whichever one fits your account better would be the one you want to keep. But you might just keep this the way it is, because this is a good looking set of cards. So yeah, this looks good here. Obviously, flame resist isn't what you want, but other than that, this is a really good looking card. Maybe you'd prefer dodge up top. It just depends if you're struggling with your rages at all. Who do you replace for the Ghost Rider card? Yeah, I think, let's see. All defenses, Phys attack, cooldown, movement speed. Phys attack, crit rate, all defense, ignore defense. This card is, you know, better rolled in the craft stat department than this one. This one's got a ways to go. But that doesn't necessarily mean it. I mean, it's all RNG. So the bottom here looks okay. And it looks pretty good here. Hard to say. Look at your all card effect. So your cooldown's pretty high. And your ignore defense looks good. So then how's your like crit damage? You can lose, you don't want to lose the ignore defense on the cable card really. The quality's nice, but the quality of the card is not the biggest concern, honestly. It is nice. Bonus, but what I'm looking at is like if you take off the cable card, you lose ignore defense. You'll leave a big chunk out of your ignore defense. And then I have to look because I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, you'll get all basic defense, phys attack, energy attack. So you don't get that back if you equip Ghost Rider. So I think that means for you, your best bet is going to be, at least from what you have set up right now, I would say this one's the one you want to keep and you want to replace Black Panther, which might seem weird, but I'm just looking at the stats you have and what's going to happen if you unequip these cards. Because if you unequip this, you're going to lose some cooldown, but you can lose about 10% cooldown, and you should be able to make it up between your swords, your alliance, and all your other sources. Should be okay. 20%'s cutting it close. Like really close. You'd have to juice. Well, and you've got a good amount of cooldown here, so it's tough. Your cards are close on ID and cooldown. I'm also just like overthinking a decision that probably isn't like, you know, that huge of a deal. But I think that's just what I would point out. If you remove this card, you're going to lose 5% ignore defense. And if you lose that ignore defense, it's going to put you at a big deficit here. And it may leave you undercapped on several of your characters. Whereas if you remove Black Panther, you just lose cooldown. And you can probably make up for that. Up to you, though, in the end, if you even do that to begin with. So, but otherwise, your cards are looking pretty damn good. Missing the proc here. That's something you want to watch out for. You've got it here. It's nice. And then you know what you're doing with the card rerolls, it looks like. I mean, you're going for the right stats, so... yeah, this looks nice. I mean, you've got all basics, crit damage, ignore defense, and dodge here. Very good. And all of these are locked in with the Pierce, so whether or not you come back and, like, fix any of these cards is up to you. You know, try and get rid of, like, lightning resist, cold resist, flame resist here. This would be a great place to start. If you were going to, like, fix the crafted stats on these cards, you can lock crit rate, max HP, and actually, this card needs help. Bad. I didn't realize that. This one is hurting. You only have 2 stats you can lock. This is not an attack stat. So, yeah, at some point you may want to fix the crafted stats on this card. It needs an attack stat, all that, yada, yada. Hopefully that helps, my friend. Some work to do there. Looking good, though, and congrats on 25% Pierce. Rage, 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 and rage, rage, rage. I know. Well, it's almost time. You just keep being patient. Nice. Storm looks good. Hulk's got a rage. Nice. Looking real good in the tier 4 department. Looking real good. Nice. And then a rage there. Mighty Greed. Mighty Refinement. Judgment, Rage. Mighty Greed and an artifact. That's a nice piece right there. And as far as your next tier 4s, you don't have Sentry or Null. Maybe waiting to pick up the uniform is my guess for Sentry. Yeah. Because you'll want to build him up sooner than later. And yeah, you've got the Mighty Greed, so for PvP, I think these two are pretty good priorities. This guy first, obviously, and then I just think this is a nice build. You've got a Mighty Greed on Adam and an artifact, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to take him to tier 4 while you can get value out of him. Only PvE focused. I see a very clear Actually, I take it back because you have Luna. You're not free to play. Good question. Let's see. Your combat hero day. Are you using Wolverine to cover? Who are you covering combat hero with? Got Jean Grey already. So that's like, I see your combat hero day. It looks like it's not really covered. Your universal, like you're using Black Bolt still, which is fine for now. What days aren't covered? You're using Black Panther? Yeah. You could probably keep doing that for a while. Like, you're at a weird place where you've got a lot of uniforms that were good a year ago, so they're not like bad yet. They're just like hanging on. Like, you know, for example, Black Panther. He's like, okay, for ABX. See, I don't know if that's what I'm getting at. I don't know if I would buy the Warstar uni and tier 4 Venom just for like World Boss Legend pushing and that ABX day, but you could. And then, yeah, Scarlet Witch is definitely an option. I don't know what state of build you have her in. And she's got Multiverse of Madness. She's an option for a build. You've just got a lot of uniforms for really meta characters that are outdated by like one uniform cycle, which is tough. It's hard to say tier 4 Scarlet Witch with this uniform. You know what I mean? So you'd have to buy the newest one. But I don't see a ton of good options without buying a uniform. So, yeah, you might want to just... Oof, and you've got Seasonal Rogue with the Mighty Judgment, but you already have Thor with the Rage, so I don't think I would bring her up. Yeah, and just came back. Welcome back, by the way. Welcome back. For PvE, I think... my advice would be to just like look through your coverage and check your ABXL days and start there. Like, is there a big jump I can get? Is there a uniform I can buy and a character I can tier 4 that's going to cover one or more days of ABXL? Because it's hard for me just sitting here looking at it. We can kind of decipher what you need just with the knowledge we have. But like Luna covers tons of stuff, right? So a lot of your speed's covered. I don't know what you're doing for Speed Villain, because that ain't Luna Snow. I think there's a Speed Villain ABL. That you could look to cover. I don't know who you would use to do that. Probably, that's a good question. Yeah, because you don't have... I don't see Gwenpool or Bullseye. I don't see either of them. You use Green Goblin. That might be a good one to figure out. That might be a good one to figure out. And I don't know if it's Gwenpool for you. It might be. Your account kind of covers a lot of the stuff Gwenpool would cover already. And I think Bullseye gets pretty like better scores than she does. I could be wrong. I don't have Bullseye. I don't know what the difference in their scores is. But if you're basically just getting Gwenpool for Speed Villain or Bullseye for Speed Villain, I think Bullseye might actually be a better choice if it's just for ABXL. Someone could check me on that if I'm wrong, but I think that's the case. Because when you have Seasonal Luna, it cuts... Gwenpool's value a lot. So yeah. Plus I don't see her like in any state. Yeah, there she is. Yeah. She's a ways off from a real build and a uniform. So if Bullseye's better and you're really just covering days Bullseye can cover, probably go Bullseye because he's better. And you don't need Gwenpool for Speed Villain, or not Speed Villain, I'm sorry, Speed Hero, or any of the days that Luna Snow can cover. So, might be a good route. And then I can't help but notice, yeah, you've got PvP characters you're working on. I don't think she matters because you have Thor built up so much with the Rage, so I just don't think that she's going to come in as a farmer and like blow you away. And I don't think upgrading someone for Universal Villain is worth it because I think there's about to be a shakeup there. Personally, I could be wrong, but we're due for a shakeup for that day, for sure, like big time. So yeah, I would look at that Speed Villain ABL day think about your coverage there and who you want to go with. Look into who's the better clear for what you need covered. And then you can also look at Scarlet Witch or an update because you need a universal hero, I believe. Universal female hero is like what you're missing here. And for that, I don't know what you're probably using this. So up to you. I would leave her here and go with Scarlet Witch probably. It seems like you have access to quite a few CTPs, so maybe you can make that work. But anyways, hopefully that helps. I am going to move on. Yeah, that was a lot of info. Hopefully you got some useful stuff out of there. And let's get on to the next one here. I hope Zombie's here. I'm going to go ahead and just go through these accounts so we don't miss them. And if you're not here, I will let you know in a DM that this is done so you can come watch it in the VOD. No problem, Jay. Thanks so much for being here and sharing your account, man. I appreciate it. All right, so looking at Zombie, we got 101 on the agent badge. Working on the swords, looking good, man, for where you're at. That's some good luck, frankly, is what I'm guessing. Yeah, 4 5-gem swords. That's good, man. That's really good. Really, really good. So we're leaning PvP pretty heavy here. I'm not sure if that is intentional. Or actually, you know what? What am I doing? What am I doing? It's not like I can't open Discord while I'm streaming. I can. I have the power, it turns out. See if they're around. If not, that's okay. No worries. Like I said, there's always the VOD, but it's better to be here, eh? Let's take a look at your cards here. You got a good start, but this is leaning pretty PvP heavy. I'm not sure if we've talked about this, but this, is basically the start of a PvP set. If you're really into PvP, I don't think this is a bad thing. I think you'll be okay. World Boss Legend is going to be a little harder, but if you're really into PvP, I think it's okay to do this as long as you've got things like Luna Snow for extra damage to punch through. But yeah, this is lining up pretty PvP heavy. So if you want this to be a PvE set, you probably want to replace this eventually. If you're comfortable with this being like a 50-50 hybrid set, which is not something I really recommend, or being a full PvP set, just go ahead and get like Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know, if you could do it, you could just get Guardians of the Galaxy and Ghost Rider in here, and you'd be looking real good, man. If you want to go full PvP, I think that even actually, I could say Scarlet Witch for full PvP, but I don't think I would. If you had Ghost Rider and just this one set, oh, thanks, honey. Good morning. Ghost Rider and Guardians sounds really good in here because you get that nice punch from the 20% all attack proc from Ghost Rider. So you'll have to see which cards you get. I wish I could ask you, but we'll talk in DMs or whatever. It's fine. Figure out what's going on there. But yeah, otherwise you got a pretty good start here. These 3 really good cards. You got all attacks and the proc here, which is really nice early on the account. So 4 qualities just fine. Looks like you got pretty rinsed on the blue stars. You did get all basic defense, which is nice. So you got 1 good blue star here. Really nice. Energy attack, attack speed, max HP. This is not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. This is a lot of like secondary stats like movement speed, cooldown, crowd control time down, and recovery rate, which is like, this is good for PvP, but HP, dodge for PvE, and ignore defense are very important. So for now, this is obviously good to just hang on to the Pierce, but maybe someday you might have to do some work there. And then here you got Fizz Attack, which is nice. Again, with like movement speed and crowd control time here, it's like you probably don't lock all that because you're gonna need things like dodge for your rages. Ignore defense is already where I'm seeing you're gonna come up short. You do have some here, but and then these are what these are. Hopefully you'll replace them soon. Good start though. Good start, man. All right, what's going on in the roster? We got Jean Grey with the competition. We got Storm with the competition coming in hot. Look out. Venom with the Rage, very nice, 0.9 per 1. Seasonal Luna, you want a Rage here, man. You do not want a energy on your Luna Snow with a seasonal uni. No, sir. In fact, I think you actually want this here someday, maybe. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how things shake up. I wouldn't be in a... Like, I would be in a hurry to get this off. I don't think an energy functions for her in ABXL at all. The way her skills work, I don't think this even is functional. So when you get a discount, you want to at least remove this energy with a discount so that you can equip something better here for Luna Snow, like a Rage or a Competition is what you're going to want to be looking for. And then Strange obviously wants a Rage as well. Tier 4 Luna Snow is probably the way to go for your next Tier 4. Pretty easy call with the seasonal uniform. You just got to fix this up. And then you did get Cyclops, which is fine. You've got Hulk. Try and find an HP mini Rage if you can, but that's not terrible. Here we've got 0.9 per 1 crit rate. That's fine. He's probably struggling a little bit, but... And then lightning damage 0.8 per 1. Nice. So everybody's looking pretty... God, I love this uniform. And she's got a Rage. Nice, man. Okay, so... After your first guided quest? Yeah. Yeah, everyone gets 2 tier 3s and what, 6 tier 2s? Isn't that right? I don't know. I just made the guide. I should be telling you, huh? Should be 3 tier 2s, then a tier 3, then 3 tier 2s, then a tier 3. That's how it should be for the guided quests. All right, man. Yeah, your roster looks great. You've got really... Actually, what you have here that's going to be a problem is too many good characters to tier 4. I gotta say that this is probably your best bet. She covers so many days in ABXL that, like, you just don't want to slouch on this. Yeah, so fix her build up, and she's probably a good bet for your next tier 4, honestly. Doctor Strange is an amazing tier 4 for sure. So you can line that up. 4 for farming, and World Boss Legend is good. So I would maybe go like Bing Bong Boom or Bing Bong Bang Boom or Bing Bong Bang Boom. Yeah, but something like this for tier 4s. Or like this. Maybe. Oh, excuse me. Or like this. I forgot about Wanda here with the uniform and the Rage. Get her done for sure. So like Luna, Strange. If you need a break, do Thor, then Scarlet Witch. Something like that. Some kind of plan like that. So it's like native tier 1, native tier 2, native tier 1, maybe native tier 2 if you can afford it. If not, you feel like you need another native tier 1, you could do Hulk, get her to 80, then do her tier 4, something like that. And then around Black Friday, you'll probably want to build up one of these big bads so you can start doing some work in PvP. And your support situation looks pretty good. Make sure you're getting M'Baku built up as soon as you can. Mega tier 2 ticket for him. I see you got Enchantress, which is really nice. So you got a lot of characters unlocked. So M'Baku is going to be a priority. Ghost Panther is a priority. Nick Fury. You got a lot of characters that need Mega Tier 2 tickets, which is a good problem to have. Yeah, a lot of really good supports. Nick Fury's amazing. Ghost Panther's amazing. I'd probably say Nick Fury and M'Baku are the best, followed by Ghost Panther. Just food for thought as far as bringing those guys up. And yeah, you got a lot of work ahead of you. Hopefully that helps, my friend. A couple good pointers there, I think, for you. Help get you some extra strength, get you rolling, moving forward. And then let's take a look at your homie here. See what they've got going on. I'm not sure if this person's here either, but Keeg, I'm going to try and say this. Keege Cousin DTS. Sure. Keegle Cousin. Let's go. You've got swords, which makes me happy. You got a really low agent badge, so that means you're probably pretty new to the game. Not necessarily, but probably. And the swords are looking pretty good. You got a good start. You got 1 sword of each color, which is nice. Like I've said a million times, some people double them up. That's fine, but I like this. I like just getting the stats and going. Keep at it. Swords look good. Cards need some help. Cards need some help. So don't craft on this anymore. Even though you've got 7 quality here and a blue star, don't leave this alone. You're probably going to pull this card out and replace it. So you'll just be wasting mythic cards by crafting more stars on this and then just removing it. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Really good finds there. Go ahead and craft your last star on your crescent card here and then craft these two up. Don't even bother crafting the rest of this guy up because you're going to want to replace this. This wants to be Luna Snow. Really bad. If you got the Luna Snow card in this set instead of this Black Widow card, you'd be looking real spicy. You got some PvP hybridization in here, which is good. It's not, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's not necessarily my recommendation. I do sometimes recommend the 20% HP proc for a hybrid set. The Crescent card I'm not as big of a fan of, but it's a good card. So I don't think you're like at a loss here. You can deal with like removing PvP cards to make this a full PvE set later when you're unlocking a second set, maybe, you know, like further down the line. So for now, watch for the Luna Snow card to swap in instead of this on a discount. Don't pay full cost to swap cards or CTPs ever. It's like the super success chance on the Reforging CTPs. Don't ever reforge for a brilliant without super success. My wife brought me green juice. I forgot. Hey. Chrissy W. Oh man, that's good stuff. All right, so let's take a look at what you've already gotten. Beautiful, all basics crit rate here. Looking for a third and not really finding it. You could, oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, it's green, it's green. You could lock crowd control time down. It's a good stat for PvP, but this sits where ignore defense needs to be on your cards. So if we look at your all card effect, you can see your ignore defense, because you're on early account, is only at 24%. So it's a pretty precious stat. You want your cooldown and ignore defense capped on all your characters best you can. So it's hard to tell you to sacrifice the ignore defense roll and lock this. So I probably would just lock all attack, crit rate. It sucks to lose the pierce. That's why I'm like thinking about it. But if you lock this, it's like once you lock this, it's locked in, right? Makes sense, right? So I don't know if you want to lock in crowd control time in that slot, but you can consider it as a free-to-play player. You wanted to lock crowd control here, it gives you the 3 stats to lock so you can maintain the pierce and roll the rest of these stats, because like recovery rate's no good, energy defense is not what you want at all, and obviously a green crit damage star is not what you want. There you go. And then there's a proc on the bottom of this card, a physical attack proc that's very good. So at 4, 5, or 6 quality, right now you're crafting a bunch of crafted stars, so your mythic cards are all spoken for. But when you get some free mythic cards, re-rolling this for the proc should be a priority, but not before you roll for the proc on this card. And the proc on this card is so good that I would recommend putting a few mythic cards, like throw a few mythic cards at it, trying to get it, even though you're crafting. 20% all attack is no joke. Same with the proc on this card. 20% HP proc is absolutely huge. So try and grab those. Obviously, though, you need to craft these cards up as well. Here you got crit damage blue, which is nice. We'll see what you get in the 6th slot there. And then lightning resist is unfortunate. So crit damage blue would be the only one worth locking here, and the rest can roll. And then obviously you want to craft those 2 up. Wow, you've got, ooh, a CTP of competition on your Venom. Interesting. I ain't gonna tell you to pull that off because that'll work just fine for now. I really hope that you have a second CTP of competition, and I hope that it is going on your Luna Snow. That is the things that I hope. I hope that it is not on your Hulkbuster. There we go. I'm like going fishing. Where is this thing? Is it in your bags? Is it on somebody? Is it waiting for Storm? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't know, but if you've got a second mighty CTP of competition, you probably want to park that bad boy right here. Would be a great place for it. Something to consider. Doctor Strange, just about tier 4. Definitely replace this with a CTP of Rage on his on a CTP discount if you can. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Doctor Strange demands a Rage. I don't think his rotation really works with an energy. You are dumping into a single skill, but Nobody runs him with an energy, so you probably shouldn't either. Thanks, Nadar. Thank you. It's hard for me to watch chat, guys, while I do this, so thanks for understanding. And thanks for those of you that are helping answer questions and stuff. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, so if you have a second Mighty competition, think about putting it on Luna Snow. Storm's another great option, but between the two, I think you want to go with Seasonal Luna because she covers so many days for ABXL. Tier 4s, Strange is great, but fix this for sure. After that, I would go with Luna Snow. And then after that, maybe Storm. You got a lot of work ahead of you, but you got good things going on. Your Doctor Strange will perform a lot better with a CTP of Rage, for sure. All right, man, Nadar, if I had $1, bro, for everything you've taught me about this game, dude, I would have a lot of dollars, like $100 or something, bro, at least. I swear every day you tell me something about this game that maybe like I knew somewhere inside, but it's so nice to be able to tell people that is why this won't work on Doctor Strange. This is the kind of stuff, man, that it just takes so much experience and time to learn these things. So Doctor Strange's skills have a ton of hits on them and lingering damage. So like the 5 lingers on the ground and keeps hitting. So there's way too many opportunities in between your 4th skill that does all your damage for that proc to be triggered and be in the wrong place, which makes so much sense when you break it down, but that's why he needs a CTP of Rage. You will have so much trouble trying to land this on the 4th skill every time. Yeah, W Nadar. W. Birthday guy, paying out dividends to everyone else. Well, whatever. That's fine. Anyhow, that'll be a big upgrade for you. And then at tier 4 especially, that's going to matter because you want him to be a unit man. So get that fixed up. Get this off of Iron Man for sure. This is a PvP CTP. You want 2 of these so you can reforge them into a Mighty CTP. And then you can put a Mighty CTP of Greed on someone like Sentry or Null, or one of those guys is probably your best bet. Your first Mighty CTP of Greed should probably go on Null if you're building them both. If you're only building Sentry, I think it's okay to put it on Sentry. A lot of people would say Conquest is good. It is good. They're both good. But you don't have a Mighty Conquest. You don't even have a character to put it on. So for now, just keep in your mind that you want to pull this off your Iron Man. You want to put this on your Iron Man and pull this off. Save this for a PvP character and then find a Rage for Strange. Even if it's an Obelisk, even if it's a mini Rage, it'll be better than this. Also, keep track of rolling the stats on these. You've got this at a 120 proc, and this goes all the way up to 200. And if you have any questions about rolling obelisks or CTPs or anything like that, there are guides on the channel. They're in the description below for obelisks and CTPs that'll break down single skill damage procs and mini rages and all that stuff for you. And hopefully that'll help get that all squared away. And then I'm just peeking down here. You got a couple good supports. You want to make sure, yep, you've got Shuri coming up. Go ahead and tier 3 her. She's a good one. Gwenpool is going to be great. You've already got the uniform. She can cover your villain day just fine. Get her up here. Make sure she gets a Rage. Not a single skill proc like an energy or a, single skill damage proc. Miles is really strong with a Judgment. That's something to keep in mind for the future. And then your Mega tier 2s, you're probably looking at M'Baku for the most. Oh, you've got quite a few characters now. Let's see what you've got. Nick Fury is a great one for a Mega tier 2. M'Baku is a great one for a Mega tier 2. Those should probably be your 2 first ones you focus on. Enchantress is a good one for villain support. Man, yeah, you got a lot of really good supports down here. So keep that in mind. Those are the ones you want to use 6-star Mega Rank Up tickets and Mega tier 2 tickets on. Hopefully that helps you out, my friend. That was quite a bit of stuff. Should help you out at least a little bit. There's a couple things if you were asking for help, which I think was the case. Things like this were probably really hurting you. You were probably wondering why your Strange just wasn't working like other people say he should, and this is where your problem's at. So hopefully that gets you firing on all cylinders, my friend. All right. So yes, guys, let's do 3 more. Go ahead and hit me with those IGNs. Now's the time. We'll just grab them right out of chat. Hey, Curry. All right, man. Let's do it. Grab Curry Vision. Need 2 more. Hello, JB. Are you having a good morning? Oh, no one summoned you, but hi. Oh, hi. Hello, hello. Okay, goodbye. I gotta get these IGNs. Goodbye. Blah. All right, let's grab this one right here. And there we go. We are good to go. I'm gonna grab 4 here and we'll get through these 4. Oh, I screwed that up. I think it was, yeah, like that. I think we're good. We're good. There we go. And then I want, where did it go? Sanjeev. Go. Nice. Okay, we got 4 on deck here. I'll put them in chat so we know who we're looking at here, so you guys know who we're waiting for. There we go. They're all in a row. You guys can figure out where they start and where they end. Usually there's a gap in between where I end and you begin, but not today. Oops. I think the oi might have been from something else. Nope. Let's see. How did I screw that up? I did screw that up. I don't know how that got so weird. How did even like 89 oi get on there? Where did that come from? That must have been someone else. Something lingering. Hey, why didn't that work? Oh my goodness. What do we got? What's going on here? There we go. I think we were just missing an eye is what we had going on. Hey, what up, Mark? How you doing? The other alliance is called Gray Ops. There's also, we have sort of like a sister alliance. I don't know if he has room right now, but I believe it's just like that. If you want to check in with those guys, we're talking about a possible name change and a possible like bringing them into the fold as like a 3rd channel alliance. So you can check both of those if you want. See if there's any room. The only one I know about room for is House of Gray, and I think we do have 1 spot. I gotta go check. I will let you guys know tomorrow what is going on with that, so we can get that filled up. We have to wait. I think we might already have someone filling that spot. I'm not gonna lie. So, but we have to wait till AC ends to move anything around. So I will keep you guys posted as far as spots on the, in fact, let me make a note, man. I'll put a note down. There we go. Friends list, alliance, I'll look into that. We'll get it all squared away. Okay. Swords are looking, well, this, you got to sort out, brother. We don't got to, but I would. This is where this becomes problematic, right? You've got 4 and 4, or excuse me, 5 and 5. So you've got 10 gems here, which essentially equates to 4 wasted gems. 5, excuse me. What am I talking about? 4. I had it right the first time. 4 wasted gems because they like, yeah, exactly, Nadar. I thought we had someone lined up. Exactly, dude. So I think we do. So I'll get back to you guys, like I said, tomorrow on if there's open spots or not. We'll look into it this afternoon. Yeah, who are we missing? Your green. So like this is holding the spot where your green sword could go, and you're potentially just missing some juice from the 4 extra red gems that you have here, basically, is what ends up happening. But other than that, the swords look pretty good. This one needs help, but what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do, you know? Looking pretty good, though, dude. Looking pretty good. What's going on with your cards? Again, with the Crescent card, I don't know, man. People are into this. It's not like I don't hate it, you know what I mean? So it's fine, I guess. Like, I would just rather this was Ghost Rider. This is like what it always comes down to when I look at a set like this. And you have what you have, so maybe you just haven't found Ghost Rider yet. But, yeah, this card is just a PvP card. It just is. There's nothing for it. So this makes your card set split like half and half right down the middle. PvE, PvP hybrid. So, not the worst thing that happened ever, but... Recovery rate, max HP. I don't even know how you did that. That's just weird, bro. But these are perfect stats to lock, and this is not necessarily what you want, but actually, yeah, I wouldn't lock that. But you got 3 good blue stars there. That's a really good start. What's going on here? crit damage. And that's it. Other than that, that one's got a roll. And then here you've got your fizz attack. And that's it. So work to do on the cards. Work to do on the cards. Definitely grab that proc as soon as you can. In fact, you just got like, you need a proc here, proc here, proc here. And when you think about it, Pierce is going to be one of your biggest, probably the biggest thing you can get right now. Got 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. So you've already got some Pierce. I would almost take a couple cards, man, to roll for some of these procs. You've got an HP proc and a physical and an energy attack proc here. And they're easier to get than the crafted stats and cheaper. So, oh, well now I'm just confused. Now I'm just dead ass confused. Thank you, by the way, for pointing that out. Thanks, guys. Well, now I just don't even know what's going on. What are we doing here? What's going on here? Okay, so this is going to be your PvE set then. Yeah, so okay, so this is going to be your PvP set and this is going to be your PvE set. So eventually you will want to pull out this for like Guardians of the Galaxy probably, and this for like Marvel Zombies or nothing. I think if you put Guardians of the Galaxy here, you lock this in as sort of a better PvP set, and then you can wait, and when you get Marvel Zombies, Spider-Man, you can put it in here instead of the White Fox card, and then swap the White Fox card over here. So what people are talking about, it's not that it's wasted, it's just that like you can't really effectively work on 2 card sets at once. You don't get enough card income to feasibly do this. So like what you're doing is working on, yeah, it's tough to tell you what to do here. You really want to focus on one set in a lot of ways. You're really going to rob yourself out of getting Pierce here by trying to work on 2 sets at the same time, if that makes sense. Because any rerolls you put into this card are rerolls that didn't go into getting Pierce on this card, right? So, yeah, your best bet, I think, is just to stop doing this. Don't do this. And yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, don't craft this. Put Guardians of the Galaxy here. Focus on this set. Craft the Luna Snow here. Work on your Pierce. Leave this alone for the most part. You have these 2 cards locked in, and this is fine, but leave this alone. These 2 cards are the hardest ones to find for the PvE set, so hell yeah, that you've got them. But in the meantime, you're going to wish this card was right here. But it's not, so that's okay. Finish crafting this up. Craft this up. Hope you get Guardians of the Galaxy. If you do, put it here for your PvP set. I don't think it's worth swapping in like Scarlet Witch right now. If you get, I see this is where it gets weird. Like if you get Scarlet Witch right now, like White Fox is better served on your PvE set, but you're not going to use your PvE set. Your PvE set's busted. It's not going to be something you use for a long time. So for now, just like I said, craft this, craft this. Do not craft this for now. Hold off. Wait, because you might swap it out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, the problem is most people just don't have access to the Marvel Zombies card, is the issue. So, yeah, you can put Guardians here safely, craft the rest of this up for now, and just focus here for now. Focus on re-rolling these cards, getting Pierce on this set. You're going to at least need to get 25% Pierce on like one set before you move on to the next. Otherwise, you will just be shooting yourself in the foot. It'll be so hard to get a good set, and the 25% Pierce, you get it from gambling. You have to gamble from the shop. That's the only place you can get it right now, unfortunately. So you'd actually have to come in here and do the Dimension Chest gambling for cards. And here it is available in these chests. I don't know why I feel like I need to show you. I don't, but it's in here somewhere. Oh, whoops, my bad. Why are both of these on here? I got no freaking clue. I think the premiums are all the way at the bottom, aren't they? I'm just curious now. Yeah. There they are. Wow, 0.0032% chance. Oh, that's not even them yet. That's not even them. There they are. Yeah, 0.007% chance for each one. Holy shite. That's just wild, man. Is it? No. Is it number one? No, these aren't even the right cards. I always get so confused in that menu, man. It's terrible. But they come out of the gambling chests is where you can get Marvel Zombies. Crazy, man. That's what I was looking for that whole time. It's just not part of this in here. It's up here. Ridiculous. Are these just the ones with chance up right now? Is that what's going on? Yeah. Damn. Number one. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Which one? What is the number? It is Marvel Zombies Return number 1. For Spider-Man. So yeah, you got to go fishing out of this hunk of crap, which is a pain in the ass. So yeah, kind of just best of luck with that. Let's keep rolling here. I'm getting a little distracted. But yeah, same thing here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, same advice. Just craft the rest of these up. You probably want to put Guardians here, and then you can either see, here's the problem. This could go on this set, but you don't. You need to re-roll these cards. So like you can't just keep every PvE card right here, then you'll never re-roll these. You'll never get your crafts. Never. It'll take a long time to re-roll anything. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for Guardians to help up this PvP set. Keep working on this set first. Leave White Fox here for now because it'll keep it hybridized, and then you won't feel a tremendous amount of pain trying to push through World Boss Legend with this card set. And then yeah, further down the road, probably next anniversary is the soonest you'd be looking at actually working on a card set like this, because you need to get much closer to 25% Pierce here before you do. All right, moving on. We got Silver Surfer with an Authority and an Artifact. That works just fine. Rage, make sure you get the 0.9 per 1 rolled here. Even with the 180, you want to redo this. You've got a 10-second cooldown time here until you roll 0.9 per 1 on the bottom, and then this becomes a 7-second cooldown. Why are you guys dropping that name? Who's talking about Battle Beasts? Battle Beasts are my jam, bro. Love those things. I actually spent like not countless, but for a kid, tons of hours looking through English Ivy in my backyard to find Battle Beasts that I lost in the Ivy, playing with them when I was a kid. I'll never forget that. I looked for them for so long. Just crazy. Same thing here. The cooldown becomes 7 seconds. Sorry, I don't know if I finished that thought. The full cooldown becomes 7 seconds, and it changes everything. So even with a 140 proc or whatever here, and 0.9 per 1 on the bottom and the 7-second cooldown, this will be better off for you. Interesting, man. Yeah, dude, that's an old toy line from the 1980s as well. They were sick toys, dude. They were like this big, and they had little stickers on their chest that were like holograms that were heat activated. So they'd be like blacked out, and then when you held your finger on them, it would make the hologram appear, and it would show like what element that Battle Beast was. It was really cool. There were like fire ones, water ones, earth ones. Oh, they were cool toys. They all came with little weapons that you lost immediately when you opened them. Oh yeah, good stuff. Rough rolls on some of these. These bottom rolls are really tough. 150. Is the roll here. This is, I think, actually almost the worst roll you can have on the bottom. May just be that you're out of obelisks or whatever, but if you're not, you just haven't thought about it, you want to watch these bottom procs. You really want to make sure they're better. They were good toys, man. They came in packs of 2 as well. So like when you bought the actual pack, it would have 2 different battle beasts in it. Each one. It was really cool. Good times, man. Good times. This gonna be a similar issue here? Yeah. Bro, it's gonna like change your world. It's gonna change your world. Reroll all these so they're 0.9 per 1. I don't, it doesn't even matter what it says up here. Obviously you want 180. But you need so many of these fixed that your main concern should be just getting 0.9 per 1 on all these rages. The cooldown difference, that's actually another thing Nadar showed me. I did not realize that you got a 10-second cooldown without 0.9 per 1. I just took it for granted. I just knew 0.9 per 1 was best, and you had to have it for rages, so I always just rolled it, and I never paid attention to the fact that you actually get a 3-second quicker cooldown if you have 0.9 per 1. So just another shout out to the birthday boy for the knowledge bombs. You know what I'm saying? Similar thing here. 200% on the bottom. So you can literally double the amount of damage this is giving you right here with some rerolls. Obviously, we're talking about a lot of obelisks at this point. So it's going to take time. But like start with your tier 4s with rages, you know, and then go down the line, right? Same thing here. Same thing here. You really want 0.9 per 1. You weren't, like, it makes sense what you were doing. You were clearly just focusing on the top proc and like trying to get 180 or 200. But even if you get 200, if this is 0.5 per 1 down here, it's not going to be good. It's not good. You really got to hit that 0.9 per 1. And then Storm is a great tier 4. Luna's a great tier 4. You got really good options for tier 4s down here. Yeah, good girl. I don't know what you're doing. You got to wait a little bit longer. And then we'll go for a walk or something. Nice. Sentry's looking really good. Really ripe for a build. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to have a lot of elite gear started. You want to be selective. Well, not a lot, but a couple. Yeah, and you don't need to unlock them either. You want to be really selective about your elite gears. Really the way I've been thinking about it since I'm free to play is I only have been unlocking elite gears for my most impactful characters. So that's going to be like characters for me like Storm or Sentry or Null. Null was our first one. And then like, oh, god dang. God dang. Yeah, fix this rage, brother, because this guy should be a powerhouse for you. Powerhouse character. You don't, this is overkill. This is brutal. Yeah, and this is not what you want either. You want these to all be in here. You want element damage. This is a big one. This is a big one. Brother, this is a really good account to look at, Curry. I'm really glad we're looking at this, dude, because you got a bunch of power you can get, man, out of this account. So switch all of these over to element damage. It's going to, like, he's your farmer. So basically all of this damage is only going to boss types when you could be getting all element damage, which would apply to everything, including your farming rifts, everything. So get that juiced up. Stay away from these stats on PvE characters. Your next, I can't see your stat page, unfortunately. Yeah, and I'll get to that in just a sec, because Wayne's right. Like, this is too much. This is too much. You want to stop at 100. That's the first thing I can tell you. For now, stop at 100. And honestly, most characters, you don't even need to be touching this yet. You don't need to unlock it. You don't need to worry about it. But yeah, get this over into element damage. Reroll this so it's 0.9 per 1. And this guy's going to work in a whole different way for you. And then these stats as well. Max HP and recovery rate are only the way to go. And recovery rate never is the way to go to Thor, ever. This is not good. But max HP is okay, but only if your crit rate and your dodge are maxed. They are maxed, then I actually think all defense is the best thing. He doesn't do PvP, so max HP is probably the best bet. You're never going to use this guy in PvP. Not in any, he's not going to do anything no matter what you do. So yeah, get this recovery rate into max HP if your crit rate and dodge are capped. If your crit rate or dodge are not capped on your Thor, do those instead. 10% all attack is good. Move this all over into here and make sure you re-roll this to 0.9 per 1. Bam! Let's go. And then that all like applies to all your characters. Dude, this guy should be, yeah, dude, this guy's gonna be a nuclear bomb when you fix these things. He's got such a crazy build on him, and you've got a couple things that are just hindering you, and like once you square those away, man, you'll feel the difference, is my guess. You'll notice the difference. And then yeah, Luna Snow, great tier 4 option. Storm, great tier 4 option. Bob, great tier 4 option. I'll stop there. You've got yeah, that's a crazy build on Thor. Crazy build. So yeah, let me see. I got kind of derailed. Let me see if I can like sum this up. The tier 4 suggestions, right? You've got really good characters for tier 4s. That's pretty easy, right? Obelisks are your biggest thing. Go back and look at all of your CTPs and obelisks. They all need to be re-rolled. Like all this, like I said, 200 there. A lot of them need the 0.9 per one. They like all need the 0.9 per one, and it's gonna make a massive difference for your account. So I'm gonna stop giving you information because it's honestly too much. We'll come back. Just focus on those for now, dude, and let me know how it hits, Curry, because that should make a pretty big difference for your account. And hopefully that helps you out, bro. I think you'll see some massive gains if you can make some of those changes. I think you'll be really pleased with what that does for your account. All right, I see you, brother. We've already got some names written down that we're looking at. I just take them in chunks. So we're working through a list of them right now. Just a couple names. I think I screwed that one up. Who is that? It does. I think I missed. Well, obviously I screwed something up, but yeah. Whoever that is, yeah. I don't know how I go. Oh, there's a space in there. There we go. That gonna do it? There we go. All right, man. Nice. Let's keep it rolling here. 116 on the badge. Nice. Swords are looking pretty good. No complaints here. Just keep working at them. Got that 666 on the cooldown. Okie dokie. Yeah, looks good. All right, let's keep rolling here. This needs some help. Get rid of this stinker when you can. When you get an unequip discount, you just got to get rid of this bum. Other than that, this actually looks pretty dang good. You want to get Luna Snow in here instead of this guy. Hey, what up, Mr. Monch? What's going on, brother? And this is Aryan, right? Yeah. This card will cause you problems endgame. I'm glad you haven't crafted it up. You can leave it alone for now till you have a replacement. Just don't put any more materials or anything into it. Just leave it the way it is. And then when you get a discount to remove it and you have a replacement, swap this out for, it looks like Luna Snow is who you're looking for. You want to find Luna Snow to live right here. And then you could argue that you could put Guardians of the Galaxy instead of Black Panther, but honestly, if your setup was White Fox, Black Panther, Luna Snow, Baby Spidey, and What If Ghost Rider, you're in pretty damn good shape. That's for sure. Hey, no worries, man. Sleep is awesome, dude. I would love some more of that. So I'll just be jelly, and I hope you're nice and well rested, my friend. Physical attack crit rate. Ooh, damn. Yeah, and then these are all like you could lock movement speed. Let's be real. Over crit damage if you really want to try and preserve 3 of the pierce here. I would come back someday, not now, maybe not even soon. Unequip, always unequip, because when you think about it, I think it's 300 crystals to remove a card. Am I remembering that right on discount? I could go look. Maybe someone can just tell me. I don't think I've ever unequipped a P card. I'm not gonna lie. That's not a flex either. There's bad P cards on my old accounts. This guy, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, it might be the other Loki card. But I think it's 300 with the discount. I think it's 600 normally. And if you think about it, 300 crystals for a P card to reroll is one of the best rates you will ever pay. So absolutely pull this off on a discount. And then you can use it to reroll something else. But yeah. Wait for the discount and wait for the replacement. Oh, it's 600 on discount? No. Really? That's brutal. Glad we made this channel, man. We can help people. We can help. Holy mother of God. 600 is still a really good price for a P card reroll. It's actually an insanely good price, but tough, man, to do that. So yeah, just wait. You always want to use a discount, man. 1200 is absolutely brutal. You can do it for 600 right now. Oh, is it because it's crafted, Nadar? Yeah, it's because it's crafted, brother. Oh, beautiful. So this is 300. I was going to say that didn't ring right for me either, and then I looked, and there it was, 1200. I think that's correct. When they're fully uncrafted, you can pull this off for 300. So it's really good that this is completely uncrafted. Leave it that way. I didn't know that. So that is perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's better. So yeah, just wait. Make sure you have a card to replace it with and a discount, and then yeah, just swap it out. And for now, like I said, just leave it uncrafted. Just leave it the way it is. It's fine. You get some decent stats here. No big deal. Yeah. And then craft up this bad boy. I mean, we can look at these. It looks like you got really unlucky with your stars. Oh, you got max HP? Hey. So out of the blues you could have gotten here, that's the one you want, which is really nice. Spidey, Gwenpool, or Black Widow. You have all those you can use as rerolls. Because if you have all three of those cards as rerolls, a second, they can all be used to reroll. Absolutely. Those are all great cards to reroll with. In fact, you know, get to work. That's your, you can wait for a discount if you want. If you're fully free to play. Actually, right now, you don't even need to really wait for a discount, dude. You're locking one blue star. Yeah, those are all safe to reroll with. Really safe. You've already got Baby Spidey, so you're good there. And then Black Widow and the other one you said are both... Gwenpool are both fodder. They're both good to reroll. So yeah, you're good. You could lock the max HP here and roll Baby Spidey, see what you get. If you get Pierce, you could lock the crit rate here on Ghost Rider. Reroll this. Hope you get some Pierce. Nice, man. That's really nice. You'll maybe be able to cover some ground. And I'm glad we talked about that before you did any of this. That's very good. Very good. And then, yeah, these cards, like I said, these are fine. Optimally, I think this would be something else, but like, we're splitting hairs there at that point, I feel like, unless you're trying to have like the perfect PvE set. So yeah, let's get to work re-rolling those guys, and good luck. I hope it goes well. Let's see here. What do we got? First thing I'm gonna check, 0.9 per one, my guy. All right. That's what's up. All right, all right. And then we got another rage here, 0.9 per one. Stealth suit Spidey. Is this? No, this isn't stealth suit. Black and gold. Boring. When did this one come out? No Way Home, huh? Huh. I've only seen that movie the one time, and it got caught up in all the like rights issues and stuff with Sony, and I can barely even remember it. Crazy. Been a while, dude, since that movie came out. Ooh, here again. It'd be nice. Get that 0.9 per one. Be a big upgrade for you. Yeah, on that rage there. 200 proc, though. So close, dude, to the 0.9 per one and 200. So close. All right, so here, let's see what we got going on here. Checking your transcendent potential characters. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You've got your tier 4 support. Excellent. You've got your Strange. You've got your Storm. You've got your Thor. Gwenpool's kind of the next answer because she covers a lot of bases, especially if you don't have Luna. So if you're like me and you're not able to be a Luna enjoyer, I think Gwenpool is your go-to. And I'm realizing now, after getting her tier 4, playing, you know, with her for a while, she's what we got, man. She's not the best, but she's what we've got as free-to-plays. There's just days we can't really cover efficiently, like you could get, you know, several different characters, Bullseye, this character, that character, to cover all these days. But she just covers a bunch of days. So I think she's a good investment for a tier 4. And then after Gwenpool... Oh, thanks, brother. I should have taken that. I should have done that. Oh, well. Oh, well. Let's see here. In fact, I'm going to do something really fast. This is taking a minute. I got to do 2 things real quick. One thing we'll do really fast. We don't have Killmonger, so that works. Is get rid of some of this energy. So don't like sitting on it. There we go. And then the next thing we're going to do is get back to our account review. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I think Gwenpool, I can't use Gwenpool with an energy. No, not in any kind of way that I think would be responsible to tell someone else to do. It's just really, really hard. I think the people that were saying you can do it were kind of trolling. I think you can maybe do it in World Boss where there's no other targets to hit, but as soon as there's ads around in World Boss ABXL, it's just like impossible. Or so dumb you wouldn't want to do that. You could keep working. Well, you got Venom as well. So yeah, I would go with Gwenpool next, and then after that, where's your like Hulk combat villain? Who's covering your combat villain ABXL days? What's the plan there? That's exactly what happens. You hit the 5 and it immediately triggers the proc. It just does not line up well. Does not line up well. Yeah, I think you go Gwenpool. I'm looking at like, yeah, like think about your combat villain day. I don't see any coverage for that day. You got like Hulk, Kingpin. I don't know really what you're going to go with at this point since you're like past the guided quest and stuff. So you don't get the 50% discount on Hulk. I don't know if it's better to just go with Kingpin. You can tier 4 Taskmaster for combat female day. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think it's worth the tier 4 early. Just get the score you can get. I think there's much better tier 4s, obviously, to take than Taskmaster to cover combat female. But yeah, that's going to be a big one. Figuring out what's covering your combat villain, ABXL days and stuff like that. All right, I'm going to keep rolling. Hopefully that helps. And then, yeah, like Wolverine's looking pretty good, but doesn't have an artifact. Otherwise, I'd say you could tier 4 him to cover combat hero, which you still can, but I don't know if I'd tier 4 him without the artifact or anything. So start with Gwenpool. After Gwenpool, ask again. Maybe things have changed. And yeah, keep your eyes on your combat villain day. Make sure you get that covered. You're thinking Hulk? Yeah, because Hulk would be a really good option to take up to like tier 4. Stuff like that. But yeah, you can start with Gwenpool, and hopefully that helps, my friend. Sure. World Boss Legend Plus, probably not just yet. You at least want 6, I think. I waited for 9. I don't know what the actual answer to that is. I waited for 9. I think 3 is right out. I think 6 maybe, but yeah. I know 9 was good, so. Yeah, free-to-play Mortal, I just hated that uniform, so if it's working for you, that's fantastic. I thought it was cheesy. I mean, I like you. I'm glad I don't have to use it. Shadowland, you just cover as you go. Shadowland's just going to get covered as you go. That's something that is something you have to map out more on your own time. It's difficult to tell you, you know what I mean, what to do. I'd have to see, you know, it's too much to break down, but basically you just gotta, you know, do the best you can with what you've got. That's how Shadowlands works. Use your weaker characters first. The only good tip I can really give people for Shadowlands across the board that everyone should be doing, in my opinion, is taking characters like Kang, Gore, Black Swan, all those guys, once you unlock them, take them up to like level 40 or whatever. It costs next to nothing. It costs a little bit of BAM or something like that, and they can easily do an early Shadowlands stage for you. So there you go. Hopefully that helps, my friend. All right, I'm going to keep it moving because I can already feel my voice slipping, and this has been a long stream, has it not? Yeah. We're already at 3 hours and 14 minutes here. How'd we screw that one up? That looked good. What's wrong with that? Nice. Yeah, then that makes Null more appealing, that's for sure. Not a shoo-in, though, because it is just some extra damage. Do we have Darkener 12, whoever owns that account? I don't know why it's not working for me. I missed a space or a number or something, but if you're here, there's a space. Gotcha. All right. Yes, Brain, you can do it. Hang in there. Hang in there. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Red She-Hulk. What are you doing here? Hanging out. All right. Before we get in there. Okay, so you got pink swords doubled up, which is fine to start. Looks good. This needs work, though. Early account. So just, you haven't done your seasonal challenges and stuff, get on that and be ready for the next discount on your swords. Well, isn't that nice? Crescent, man. What is she doing here? What the fudge is going on with the Crescent card? What the hell happened? Who told everyone to buy it? Somebody told everyone to do this or something. Because everyone's doing this. Like, everyone is doing this. Or I'm missing something. Or I am completely missing something here. Because I swear I see this card on, like, every set for the last couple months. Ever since the card crafting quest came out. It's like somebody told people to get this from the, from the card crafting quest or from something else. I don't know. I'm mostly joking. Don't get me wrong. I'm mostly being silly. It's just a weird card because it's not great for a PvE set as like a hybrid piece by itself. It's just not enough to tip the scales. So you just end up losing out on a bunch of PvE stats to gain a little bit of PvP stats. And I just think on the whole, that's not great. It is. See, that's the thing, and that's why it's confusing, right? What's up, Adarsh? How you doing, brother? Yeah, it is a very good card. It's just a PvP card, right? So, and it just doesn't work for hybrids the same because it doesn't have the HP proc. So it really doesn't bring a lot to the table for PvE sets. It's okay, but it's not great. You're getting, yeah, you're actually missing. We really broke that down. Let me just say, this is not about Darkener here. This is about the Crescent card, not about you or your choices or anything. I just want to look at this because I think it's important to like break it down. Because it is a really good card, don't get me wrong. This is an amazing card. It is not a good PvE card. All basic defense, max HP, ignore defense proc, not what we want. Can roll ignore defense, and that's it. This stat for PvE, we're looking at this right from 100% PvE perspective. The only thing we want here is locked in ignore defense. Ignore defense is not a stat you want on a proc. It needs to be consistent. You can't rely on a proc to make you capped on ignore defense. It's a terrible idea. Terrible. So ignore defense is the only thing here worth rolling. Attack speed, but I don't think you're gonna need it. So ignore defense is really what you're after. Let's see, you got crit rate, crit damage, and that's it, which is awful. And then you got an attack stat. So there you go, guys. It's like as bad as I'm saying it is. This isn't a bad card, but this is a PvP card, 100%. Literally, the best stats you're going to get down here are some crit rate and crit damage and one attack stat. And when you compare that to other cards, it's just not good. It's not. And without the HP proc, it doesn't translate very well to hybrid sets. Totally my opinion. I'm just some scrub, but that's just how I feel. Anyways, it's fine here for now. It's not the end of the world. I just do want to drive home that I think this is not a hybrid card. This is a PvP card. Full stop. All right, so it's fine here for now. You've already crafted it up. You've got ignore defense here, which is nice. I wouldn't prioritize this card over your other cards, but you might as well craft it up. And I don't know, if you're trying to go full hybrid here, you could. It's tough, man, because you want like Ghost Rider, dude, for the all attack proc, and then you don't have New Avengers number 9, and then you ask yourself, this is the exact scenario. Why am I wasting stats on this card, right, for my PvE set? So for now, if you get New Avengers number 9 and you think you're going to be a long ways out from an actual PvP set, I think you could put on New Avengers number 9 and be happy with a hybrid PvE PvP set. If you get Ghost Rider, I would equip Ghost Rider and then just deal with the consequences here and maybe replace it someday. Something like that, if that makes sense. I think that's the way I'd go. Nothing to panic over, that's for sure. Fizz attack here is nice, obviously. Cold resist bad, movement speed not great, crowd control time not great. So unfortunately, not a lot of good stats to lock here right out the gate. But Fizz attack is a good start. Crit damage is nice to lock here, so you've got to start here as well. It is unfortunate that the places you have Pierce locked already, the Pierce is not on good stats. Yeah, you've literally got one good blue star per card. Not the end of the world, but good luck. Just got to keep at it, my friend. Just got to keep at her. What's up, Kush? What's going on, dude? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Nice. You got a Mighty Greed and an artifact on your Sentry. Rage, 0.9 per 1. Lightning damage, mini rage. Good, good. Authority on Wolverine's a little rough. I don't think that's necessarily the right home for that. Okay, so this looks like you're coming back, eh? After a break, perhaps? A perchance? Something like that. Or they got you real good with the guided quest uniforms. Is that what I'm seeing here? Is that what happened? They got you? I think that might be what we're looking at here. I think they might have got you. I don't. The old uniform. Crazy, man. Okay, so yeah, good. You are a returning player. Nice. I hope you just picked this up because you like it as much as I do. That stuff was great. Or that uniform is great. Looks silly. Those are looking good. Wolverine's got his 4-star. The CTP is a bit suspect. This probably isn't going to work very well for Wolverine, and someday you'll probably swap this out to someone else and maybe give him something better. Oh. Okay. And then you want a Mighty here for sure. Does better with a Greed, I will say. A Mighty Greed here would be better than a Conquest, is my understanding. Because we're not talking about the end game builds here. Yeah, you're going to need... So on your next uniform discount, you need some more relevant uniforms, for sure. So whether you get 1 or 2 at the 40% and it's like Ghost Rider and Doctor Strange, I'm making stuff up. Whoever it is, you might grab 2 at this next 40%. To like tide you over until Black Friday, because I think you're gonna run out of like good. I don't know. Are you clearing World Boss 5 times a day? World Boss Legend 5 times a day? Lightning resist movement speed. Rip. Ouch, dude. So it goes, man. Okay, so you are getting your 5 clears. Gotcha. That's good. Yeah, in that case, then I don't know. It's not a huge push to do that. You might want to cover some like ABXL days. You can see what you need better than I can. You know what I mean? So if you've got like major gaps in your ABXL coverage, like you don't have your Speed Hero days covered, you don't have your Speed Villain days covered, you might pick up Gwenpool's uni. If you don't have it already, I didn't look all the way down here. And build her up to cover all those days, because we've still got a couple months until Black Friday. Yeah, and Doctor Strange, great option. There you go. Yeah, and then you can work on Strange and like Null in the meantime. Be careful with the CTPs moving forward. This could be old, who knows, right? But I think a Mighty Conquest will work fine on him. I just think Mighty Greed at the Might level is more what people want for Null. I know a Greed is better for Null. But you work with what you got sometimes, and that's what he's got on right now. Yeah, and other than that, just focus on your supports like Shuri, making sure M'Baku's built up. Yep, he is, which is great. Yeah, bringing up Shuri, bringing up Coulson if you haven't yet. Things like that. Well, free-to-play supports, things like that you can lock in without uniforms. So you don't have to worry about spending crystals. Yeah, nice. You got Phyla-Vell tier 2 already? Nice. That's really good. Yeah, looks good, man. Looks good. Yeah, and then come next Black Friday, let's come to Black Friday, I would go through all your coverage and make sure all your bases are covered. All your ABXL days are covered. Not necessarily all the supports, but all the main carries are covered. Yeah. And get those uniforms. And then make sure you've got a little bit of PvP juice. You don't need a ton. You've got Null. You've got Wolverine. Just getting a, you know, sort of PvP base that works, that can at least cover your bases. Nice, there's Coulson. Cool. And yeah, you could tier 3 Captain Marvel. She's got the uniform. You might as well build her up. What's up, Hiranshu? Oh, and you still have the 2 mighty competitions. Oh my goodness. Oh, you don't say. Oh boy. Oh, it's hard to tell you to rip this rage off of Storm, but she does so well with the competition, and you have so many characters that would love that rage. You know what I'm saying? Like your Strange would just love to have a rage in that new uniform. He ran Shu in the house. It's good to see you, brother. How you doing, Hiranshu? Thanks for coming by. Shoot. Good one. That was my fave, dude. That cracked me up so hard after stream. I was dying. I was like snorting laughing from that. It's funny, man. All right, that should be some pretty good tips. I'm glad you're back, man. It's hard to come back from stuff like this because you have to be really focused. You have a lot of uniforms that like can kind of cut the mustard, but sometimes you just end up covered in the mustard. So hopefully that helps you make some forward progress. Oh, the competitions. Yeah, I think you may want to put one on her and use this rage somewhere else. I hate to... It's like a crystal cost, right? So I don't really like that because I would wish I had just had 2 characters to tell you to slap them on instead, because she does okay with a rage. She'll do just fine. But she really is like one of the best options for that competition. So consider that. You weigh it really heavily. You know, you think about it. Spending crystals to move these around may not be the best option, but you don't have a lot of options for the competition CTP right now. And Storm is such a good one that it may be worth your time to, or your crystals rather, to unequip this. And also it unlocks this for someone else, which is key. Ghost Rider for a competition? Wait, don't do that at least until after this update comes out. We may find that we'll see. It depends on what this uniform looks like, for sure. What you got, Wayne? Message. Which one? I'm not sure. I've got one more on the list after this at least. I see he runs Shu. I must have missed it. I must have missed it. I don't know. I don't know what it was, Wayne. I missed it, brother. And then, god dang, the other one. So your best targets are Jean Grey, Hulk, and Storm. That's my understanding right now. Let's go, Wayne. A little bit of the toot toot. Bro, that's awesome. Am I reading that right? That's huge gains. All defense, attack speed, and physical attack blue? Hell yeah, brother. Congrats, man. That's really big. I think you do, oh gosh, you either swap it, save one, and then consider the swap with Storm. I think that's the best bet for the competitions right now, man. I don't have a lot of other good advice for them except for like to hold it. I don't think Thor is a good place for one. I think that was kind of cope. I think he does okay with one, but you're better off just giving him a rage. Let Ghost Rider land and then see after that. Because it may be that you have a lot of people that need rages, a lot of people that need these CTPs. So depending on quality, yeah, I don't like it on Thor. I don't like that. It doesn't make gains for him. It sounds like it does maybe better than a Judgment, worse than a Rage in most content, and that just doesn't sound like a great use of it. Whereas Storm's gonna do significantly better than the Rage, I think significantly actually, in ABL. So nice, grats, dude, on the CTPs from Cosmic Core. Nice. All right, my friend, I'm gonna back out of this one. Hopefully that helps. I think we answered some of those questions. Yeah, and hopefully that helps you a little bit. I'm gonna move on to this other one here. I'm kind of going slow today. No surprise, man. I'm not very quick at this. That can't be right. That can't be right. Mental gamer, there it is. I'm like, one's 10 years old, one's 9 years old. Interesting. And only separated by a space. There we go. We're missing a whole word on that one, baby. All right, agent level 96, so still pretty young. Doubled up on the swords, and here, guys, this is where you do this. This is the example of why people do this. 21, 15, 15. This is going to be your biggest boost of attack straight out the gate. My whole thing is I just think it becomes problematic eventually, but this is when you do this and why you do this. Basically still get the bonuses for 6 pink gems. The bonus isn't for having it all on one sword, it's for having 6 awakened pink gems. So they have to be on pink swords, but it's additive, right? So this person is getting the bonus for having a 6 gem pink sword, basically. And a 6 gem strength sword as well. So that's why we're getting 15% physical attack, 15% energy. But the problem is when you end up with extra gems that end up wasting gem slots, not problematic either way, both reasonable strategies. Up to you what you do. Good start on the card set. What can I say? Luna Snow, very nice. Energy attack, very nice. Ignore defense, very nice. You wish you had one more good stat to lock, but we don't. I might, Haranshu, we might. Let's see here. Let's see where we're at. I think we're going to be close to 4 hours when we're done here, so I might not. Here, I believe you need to re-roll this card. The bottom looks nice. And we're waiting on the attack stat here, but it's looking like a full re-roll. And the bottom of this card's nice as well. Cooldown, energy attack, all basic defense is decent. Decent. Yeah, looking good, dude. Looking good. That's in really good shape. There's not much to tell you there. Besides, that's the way. You're on the right path. I mean, as far as what other cards, I should have said that. Obviously, like not obviously, but Ghost Rider and like Baby Spidey or Black Panther 166 or Cable would be the full PvE setup. Or if you want to do a hybrid, you do Ghost Rider and New Avengers number 9. Ta-da! There it is. All right. Got a Judgment here. Waiting on another one for a Mighty, hopefully. Working on Strange Tier 4. Nice Mighty Energy on the Iron Man. That's a good place for it if you're going to have one. A different alliance? Well, we're trying to... we got a couple of them going. You can try Proper Alliance, or did you say Grey Ops is all full up? I'm sure Grey Ops is full. I think they're full. I think everybody's full right now. Maybe we'll make one more here at some point. I don't know. I don't know how many we can manage, you know what I mean, and still have it matter. But I guess as long as we can keep making alliances and filling them up with active players, that's better than what most people have access to, so. Oh yeah, you're really early on here. Nice, you got M'Baku, you got Valk, beautiful. Gwenpool coming up. Nice, you got Coulson coming up. Look at you, cooking over here, man. You're cooking. Cooking. Got your Judgment on your Miles, very, very nice. 1/1 crit rate. Okay, good. Yeah, Sanji, talk to Wayne and Nadar. Yeah, in Discord. Hit those guys up in Discord about an alliance slot. They might be able to find you one. You can also message me too, Sanjeev, if you want, in Discord, just to like, sort of like leave a reminder that you're interested if you want. No guarantees, but at least it's something, right? Alrighty, so I would say Hulk is a good option here. Obviously, you're about to tier 4 Strange. Then I'd probably go for Hulk, because all your other builds are going to take a minute. You could go for Gwenpool next, depending on time, like how long it takes. If you can get her tier 3 and then 80 in time for it to be reasonable, you know what I'm saying? Because those are really good. That's a really good place to start. And then Storm as well. I don't know where she's at, or if you have her uni yet. You might be waiting. Yeah. So don't worry about that. You'll get it eventually, soon, hopefully. But yeah, since you already have the Gwenpool uni, you already have Hulk's uni, get them built up, utilize them. I would take her to 70 potentially. Tier 3, excuse me. You might need her for a bit to cover your female speed hero days. And she'll do that just fine. If you put a guard break immunity mini rage on her, you can flex her and use her for speed hero days and in PvP, in Team Battle Arena and Otherworld Battle. And she's not like stunning, but she'll do some work for you because she has PvP abilities. Maybe you get some use out of that. But yeah, she'll definitely cover speed female for you. Since you don't have Luna, don't have Gamora, she can cover those days. In the meantime, get those ladies built up and your Hulk. Tier 4 Storm is a great idea. If I told you that, it was good advice. The only thing I'm saying about it right now is that she is... Where was she? Wasn't she like still all the way down here in the bucket? Yeah. Read chat, bro. You read chat, bro. All new, all different P card. I don't. You guys use weird names for these cards. I don't. Yeah, Alliance was, I think, autocorrect or something. All new, all different P card. You talking about? Is that Cable, right? Which one is that? I see. I don't even know what that is. All new, all different. Is that like the Avengers card? Yeah, that you can only get from the shop? What you talking about? Now I gotta go look. No worries, bro. No worries. Are you talking about like this thing, dude? This is what you're talking about? Yeah, okay, well, I mean, that's gonna require the power of plastic, baby. Yeah, that's the power of credit card that gets you that one. Good card. But good luck. Dude, this card is gross. Nasty. Nasty little card. Although not a lot of attack on the bottom, so none attack on the bottom. None. So not as OP as I thought. Yeah. Anyhow, alrighty. Yes, you should tier 4 Storm, bro. Absolutely. But she needs a uniform, and she's got a long ways to go until she gets there. So in the meantime, tier 4 your Strange. Whenever she gets there, whenever she shows up to the party, and she's wearing her fancy new uniform that she got, Storm is a great priority. She should jump in front of just about anybody as far as a tier 4. She's just a ways off from it. Next tier 3s. Gwenpool. Maybe Black Widow. And Storm. And Ghost Rider are probably going to be the ones. Depends on when, if you get Ghost Rider, how good this uniform is, if you end up waiting for it for Black Friday or whatever. But in the meantime, Gwenpool's great. She'd make a great addition to your roster. So would Black Widow, honestly, right now, since there's no one else covering those days. Nice. Wait, not nice that you've been waiting for it, but nice that you only need one more book. So hopefully you get it, man. That's like pity timer stuff. And then, yeah, your supports all look pretty good, man. So it's looking good. Yeah, you got Shuri. And you were working on Coulson. Yeah, everything looks good, man. Looks good, dude. All right. I'll tell you what we'll do. Haranshu, are you able to come hang out tomorrow by any chance? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm getting a little spent here. Oh, Bernie Burnoo. How can I get a speed book? Haha. Yeah, that's a good question. So we go into World Boss. You're either going to get it from one of the World Bosses or a pity. Or you can maybe get it from an event. It depends on the events we get. We don't have any running now that are going to give you a book, to my knowledge. And most of the time, like, you don't want to spend event tokens on Titan's records and stuff. It's never worth it. Just wait. You'll get one. Try and focus on bosses that drop them where you can. You know what I mean? The best thing you can do. Yeah, Hirachu, just if you can come around tomorrow, I'll write you down and we'll take a look tomorrow. In fact, I'm just going to take a couple from these people that are asking here. And I'll jot them down because my voice is getting scratchy. I need to go take care of myself, man. Drink some water and make sure we can talk tomorrow. And there was one other person who was asking in here. There you are. I'm going to write you three folks down here. And if you guys are around tomorrow, I will take a look at your accounts. Those folks, I got you written down. If you guys can be around tomorrow, we can take a look. For now, though, guys, I got to call it. I wish I could stay here. Well, I don't. I didn't get exhausted from it, and eventually I wouldn't want to die from the tedium. I wish I could look at all of your accounts, but it's just not realistic. So I can only do what I can do. And for today, at about 3 hours and 40 minutes of streaming, I'm about spent for today. So, all right, my friends, thanks so much for your patience with this process. It's weird, it's kind of random, but we get it done slowly and surely. As far as the game, we've got the live stream tonight, guys. Hell yeah, for the new update. I'll be over at Alex's place. You guys want to come, Cynic Alex on YouTube, check it out. One of the main, if not the main, Marvel Future Fight YouTuber. We'll be hanging out over there. I could do my own live streams, but I really like going out and hanging out with Alex for his lives. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I will catch you tomorrow for the stream. And we should get patch notes as well pretty soon. So hopefully we'll be able to talk about those, but usually they come a bit too late, I think, for tomorrow's stream. So we'll see how it goes. All right, my friends, if you enjoyed the stream, had a good time and learning, hey, wait, stop. One more time. Happy birthday, Nadar. Happy birthday, Free to Play Mortal. You guys are great. I appreciate all you guys. I just want to say that one more time. If you enjoyed the live stream, learned anything, had a good time, go ahead and hit that like button. You know it helps out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series, we're doing it every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Hope to see you there. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also got more guide videos on the way. I have officially started working on the next video, guys. Gonna go for a walk, get you a members only video coming as well. Stay tuned for that. I'm Olden Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. We'll see y'all for the live stream tonight. Take care, guys.